Am I late? I think I'm late. I'm early. I'm on time. How exciting is this? I'm totally on time and there's no one here with me. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is live. Are we live? Are we live? I think we're live. Why am I yelling? I think we're live. We're live. No, we're not. Are we live yet? Are we live? Are we not? We're live. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. No, we're not. Are we live? No. Yes. Yes, we are. No. Yes, are we live? I don't know. Am I late? No, I'm on time. I'm on time this time. I set it for 5 minutes late. You know what I mean? 5 minutes after. How's everyone doing today? If I'm live, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't tell if I'm live yet. This is the strangest of things. Like, I've been on for 52 seconds, and I think I haven't been live at all. I've been talking to myself for 52 seconds. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Yes, I put on my gigantic sterling silver ring that I made. Yes, I did. I made it all by myself, designed and made by the one and only, sitting right here, Jason Adams, in his house. There's Polly. There's Pistachio. There's my mama. I love you so much. There is Ginger. There is D. Maynard. There is, hey D, if you have a pin you want to sell, let me know. There's Janet. There's Bully Run. Hi, Jeremy. There's Cowbell. There's, oh my gosh, there's so many people way up above. I'm so sorry if I missed anyone. 29 people. I need you to settle in. We are going to talk about a Native American artifact collection that you will not believe. I will get focused. I will stay focused. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. Oh, Jenny Tenny. I love you so, so much. Thank you for being here. I have no idea what to say. Michelle and Sheila, thank you all so much. Aw, hi Designs Laura. I really wasn't on time because it was my ring got stuck in my beard. My ring got stuck in my beard and I was like, I gotta go live. Gosh darn it. You know what? There was a drag queen one time. Here's a good story. I'm in such a good mood today. There was a drag queen one time and she got a feather boa stuck on her dress. It's not funny, but it's funny now. No one got hurt, you know. People are like, you're so mean, you laugh at mean things. No, it's called humor. It's called funny. If you don't have a sense of humor, go to another channel. So, like, she got her feather boa stuck on her rear end, like, on her, she had, like, I don't know, the outfit really wasn't, I don't know. Anyways, it was like a cheerleader, met, like, a school teacher. It was very strange. And, anyways, so she had her feather boa, and she got the thing, she got, like, a hook stuck on her tail end, and she kept pulling the feather boa over her shoulder, and her dress kept coming up. Like, she was like, yank, and her dress came up, yank, and her dress came up. It was the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. She didn't mean to do it. And me and Jody were, like, knocking into each other, like, look at this. This drag queen's got her feather boa stuck on her rear end. It's true, but I had my my ring stuck in my beard, and I was like, I gotta go live. Oh, what am I gonna do? I gotta get this out of my beard. Do you guys know that I watched my last live back, and I looked like a bulldog the whole time? The camera was like down in my mouth and it looked like I was like this the whole time. I was like, I don't know. I think it was just maybe my anger management too. I think I need anger management classes. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. 43 people. You don't need to hear about my issues, but yeah, it's my ring's fault. So if anyone ever says, oh, he's always late, you don't know about my life. You really don't want to know about the things I get into. Can I tell you though, that I got a call today from a person. Look, I went today and I went down like this. I got a call today and you were like staring down inside my mouth. It's not my best. You should be aware of like your best angle, you know, like that looks really good. That looks really good. You know, but you should be aware of your angle. My angle was you were down inside my mouth. Like, I was like, never mind. Okay. Is Tammy Pool here? She is. I thought I messed up so bad the other night because I had a bad joke during Jeremy's thing and I had to tell someone to go tell Tammy Pool, I'm so sorry for my bad humor. I was so upset I thought I lost her. I mean, there's people I've wanted to lose that I have lost, you know, because they fell for the bear trap. I got rid of them, you know, because they fell for the bear trap. I do not want to get rid of Tammy Pool, nor do I want to get rid of Mandy, Velvet Vault Jewelry. I love her. And Designs Laura, she's stuck with me. You know, I'm like the glue and she's like the glitter and it's like a whole thing, you know? So Janet, I don't want to lose you either. And Pistachio, I never want to lose her either. So, I love you, Tammy Pool. I felt so bad, Tammy Pool. Like, the joke wasn't the best and it didn't come out right. It didn't come out right. I didn't mean it like it was just not good. No, this is made to last. It has 2005 parts on it, and I am a silversmith. That's what I went to school for. And but Designs Laura, she can turn a fork into a masterwork. Okay. If y'all haven't seen Designs Laura's work, you are snoozing. You're like asleep. You need to know her. Velvet Vault and Designs Laura should know each other, and Pistachio and Designs Laura should know each other. Yeah, it's 2005 parts, and it took 2 months to create this ring. It's all hollow formed out of sterling silver, and see, it sits as a sculpture. So like when you have it on your counter, it sits like a little sculpture. Terry Cover, I don't want to lose you either, ever. If I want to lose you, I'll tell you I want you lost. I'll tell you. And it's okay to have your parameters. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not fit for everybody's life. You know, I realize this about myself. I'm like Chanel perfume. I'm strong, but I'm worth it. So it's true. And I should have not wore a low, like not a low cut top. Can you imagine if I? Never mind. Can you imagine? Do you guys want me to come on? Never mind. I'm gonna let it alone. So let me set that out of the way. Let me put it over here. Oh, thank you so much, Ellis Harper. It was in honor of my friend that has HIV. And it's a long story, but that was my healing piece that kept me in the studio and kept me creating. But each little filament is handmade. It's solid sterling silver, and I want it to blend in. You know, everywhere I go, I want to blend in. I just want to rearrange my DNA at this point. It'd be so much easier. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. All right, we wanted to Arrowheads tonight. And thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate you letting me play in the background. If you're cleaning the house, I don't blame you. If you want to drown me out with your vacuum, I also don't blame you either. Now I have no thing on my hand. Now I have no ring over here. So I had to borrow it from the other. I have my mom's hands. I just realized that. Elegant, long, and we know how to pray. I have my mom's hands. I just realized that. Mom, did you ever realize I have your hands? I have my mom's hands. That's amazing. I just noticed that. I think I have her eyes too. But I have my dad's my dad's nose. I don't know whose lips I got though. I think I picked him out of a catalog. So I think I have my dad's smile though, because like his lip went up. My dad's smile, his like we have the same smile. It's so strange. It's not strange at all because I was his kid. I mean, I still am. She has beautiful hands. I agree. Oh damn, you're on a lag. Well, you have to like go back out and come back in, but don't leave me for long because you don't know what happens. I need you all here tonight. I really do. Okay, so let me show you something out of my collection before we get too carried away. So this is out because let's just say I've had several trips to safety deposit lately. So this is the pre-Columbian, and I say Tejunos, but I pronounce it wrong. It's Tjunos. I think I got it right. But it's pre-Columbian. It's 13 karat gold. And this was the one that was misidentified. It's one from one of my first videos, like a long time ago. Yeah, I do have your eyes, Mom. I do have your eyes. I have his nose. I know I do. I have my dad's nose. I love my nose. Let's just say I'm glad I got my dad's nose. So, oh, thank you so much. My mom's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. Not because she's my mom, but just because she is beautiful. And then this is the printout. I don't know if anyone's interested in this, but this is the printout of the carat breakdown. It's going to be in reverse. I'm so sorry about that, but it's going to be in reverse. My mom has a great nose. You can ski off of it. I'm going to hear about that later. She has a sense of humor, thank God. Do you guys want to see one more thing before we get into Arrowheads? I don't know. Does anyone really want to talk about Arrowheads, or are you only here to watch me go crazy? Oh, how's everyone doing today, by the way? Is everyone doing okay? Why am I slouched down today? So you're still inside my mouth, and it looks like I have like a bulldog mouth. It does. I don't talk like that, but I watched me back, and I was like, ooh, like the view is like, oh, oh, close your mouth. You're good. You're shipping. Okay, good. Yeah, I think you had a show last night, but I don't think I made it because I wasn't in the mood. I just wasn't in the mood. And then I see what happens because when I go to read the chat, it's down here, and then I look like this, and then I frown. Did you guys notice that I frown? It's because I can't see the chat. I look like a bulldog, but I love bulldogs. I do. It was late. I mean, I thought you came in really late, but I always get your notification because I like you. There's other notifications I don't ever get because I can't stand them. Do you want to promote me today? I don't know. What are you doing, Squeaky Cheese? We don't see your flaws like you might. Oh, thank you so much. No, I was just aware. Oh, thank you, Michelle, for asking. I'm doing okay. How are you? What, Squeaky, what are you doing? Are you gonna have a show? I promoted your anniversary show, but yeah, please. I would promote your show. Absolutely, because I like you. You're one of the 4 that I like. Oh, she has a show tomorrow at 4:30 Central. So anyone that wants to go over to Whatnot, you can go over to Squeaky Cheese Lady. That's Janine. That's my friend. She'll always be my friend, even when I don't like people she likes. Oh, and I censored myself. And but she says my name. So Squeaky Cheese Lady, she promotes me. And I would love for you to go over to her show tomorrow at 4:30 Central. She's really cool. And don't go over and talk about my flaws. And don't go in her chat and like say something inappropriate because it's not nice. Like don't say something about me that you don't know anything about. Okay? Let's keep it straight. Like if you want to say something about me and my beliefs, you can say it in my chat. You can say it in my chat and I'll just tell you yes or no. Okay? Like if you have a question about me, I'll say yes or no. And then I will tell you my personal truth if you can handle it. Okay? But don't go to somebody else's Whatnot show and have no balls and no courage and talk shiznits about me, okay? You come to me as an adult, if you're an adult, okay? You come to me and you can ask me about whatever you want to ask me about. I'm an open book. But don't go to somebody else's Whatnot show and shit in their chat. You know, you don't shit where you eat, right? So don't do it. No, it's not nice. Squeaky Cheese Lady is amazing. She may not agree with everything I do or say, and she is my friend. So loud and clear, and I hope it's just the one person that ever went into her chat and said any crazy bullshit, because you don't know what the hell you're talking about, number one. And number two, I do come with venom when you talk smack about me. I do come with venom when you talk anything that's not right. Oh, I forgot to tell all of you, I have big news. I got friend mail today. So for the people that don't like me, that's okay, because I don't like you either. It's okay to not like everybody. I'm not everyone's flavor. I get it. You don't have to, but you don't have to come for me. Well, I mean, you can come for me so I can correct you and send you on your way. 64 people. I have to show you something epic. I got friend mail today. Let me go grab it. Let me go grab friend mail. I'm super excited about this. And I did not take the people's address off of this. So the people that sent me stuff, people could send them hate mail. Don't send him things because of this, and this. Keep your pants on. People are going to still send me stuff, okay? It's just going to happen. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, people are still going to like Jason Adams. There's just no way around it, all right? Oh, it's true. Hi, Chris Apuerto. My Chris is here. Wow, 66 people. Okay, let me block off the addresses. So I got this cute little orange box. I did open this, by the way, because I couldn't not open it. But I got this cute little orange box. So are you in the chat? If you're not in the chat and you're watching on replay, I already snuck into this. I know, wait till you see. And then, well, I can show you. I won't show you who it's from. It says, thank you for all you do. Okay, so this is friend mail. And she cut this out, like, by hand. I got plastic bags, which I need for gemstones. So I always need my poly bags. And people are like, go green, use cotton. Okay, maybe not. And then there's this. I was super excited. They're prayer beads, but I don't know if she knows this. I collect the old prayer beads. What? I collect the old prayer beads. Absolutely outstanding. If you have any sort of religious things that you don't have any use for, what is this? Oh, I didn't look inside this. I hope this is $1 million. What is this? Is this a prank? Oh my God, she pranked me. She absolutely pranked me. I think she did. What is this? She pranked me. She pranked me. She put some sort of like stuff I don't like. Like I don't like that. And she pranked me. This little shit pranked me. This little Oh my God, she's so small and she's so cute. Like, she sent me a miniature painting on an easel. It's like a separate little thing. Look at how cute this is. Do you guys not care about my friend mail? Should I do friend mail separate? She sent me shit inside here that I can't stand that stuff. Popcorn ball. Hi, Eldine. Oh, there I go with the bulldog mouth again. I go, Eldine. Hello, Eldine. I'm going to start talking like that from now on. Hello, Eldine. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know why do I talk with my jaw like that? Like that one, she's not really a journalist, but she thinks she's a journalist, and she leads everything with her jaw. She's disgusting. Yeah, she really is disgusting. Okay, there's wait. Oh, there's more of that stuff in here, so maybe it wasn't a joke. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it wasn't a joke. Maybe the orange wasn't a joke. I don't think it was a joke now. Take it back. This is, she gave me a Leonor Doskow, born in 1910, died in 2008, Philadelphia. She gave me a TLC charm. It says TLC. That would have been someone's initials. This is Leonor Doskow. I love Leonor Doskow's work, and it says TLC. Tender loving care, like Michael Jackson's song. Oh my God, thank you so much for my TLC charm. It's solid sterling silver and I love it. And I won't be like other people that when you give them a gift and it's silver, they melt it down. Yeah. What are these? These are metal beads from an old purse. Oh my God. You guys, they're the cut steel beads. Everyone else would have just thrown these away. These are amazing. These are the cut steel beads. Oh my God, I think our respect and love for each other, difference or not, is what makes us friends forever. I agree. Absolutely. Oh my God, I love that. Okay, so there's more of that stuff in here. That stuff I don't like. Okay, and then I don't think she did that on purpose. I think she padded that little, but it's hilarious. It threw me into a tizzy, but now it's stuck on this other thing. And then I'm going to have this stuff all over my house. Oh, did I hope I didn't show any addresses. Okay, so that was friend mail, but hold on, there's more. Oh my God, I gotta put that box over here before you see her address, so you can send her hate mail. You send her hate mail, and I will, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Look at the little carving, the little German lady. Yep, that was probably my great-grandma back in the day. Yep, that was probably my great-grandma. Going and picking up her eggs. Oh, I just love this. Oh my God, I love that. And then what is this? Oh, it's an early plastic Joseph and baby Jesus. Yep, it's an early plastic one. This is going up on my shelf as soon as I go inside my house. Thank you so much for the religious devotional items. I absolutely love them, and I won't be like another channel and quote scripture and then go talk about everyone behind their back. Yeah, that's a real thing, and it actually happens. Okay, so I'm going to come up with, do you guys want would you guys like a YouTube short called Genuinely Jason? I'm going to do it. It's going to be called Genuinely Jason, and I'm going to put up my hands. It's going to be called Genuinely Jason, and it's going to be a YouTube short feed. It's going to be epic, is what it's going to be. I got Post-it notes, and I got more Post-it notes. I got Post-it notes and more Post-it notes. So whoever sent me this box, you know who you are. She's not here right now, but I got epic friend mail today, and I'm super excited. So thank you. I love you. Oh, no. Purr had a toothache. She's on an antibiotic and finally went away. You guys want me to do Genuinely Jason? All right, I'm going to do it then. That's always left up to you. If you want to pick some titles for my YouTube shorts and have great recommendations, I'll do it. It's going to be called Genuinely Jason. And it's going to be epic because it's going to be genuinely me. You like it? Oh, you like it spelled that way? I do too. Girl pistachio. Yeah. Flowers by Kyle is here. Hi. How are you? I don't see you around very much. How's everyone doing today? I hope okay. All right. So there's that. I don't know why you're like down inside my mouth. It's so strange. Ellen Edwards. That's my friend Ellen Edwards, you guys, that sent me the design book, the ring design book. I love her. I love you. Thank you so much, Ellen Edwards, for being here. I just went through a box of friend mail. I showed you my ring from earlier. We talked about what we're going to talk about, which is Arrowheads. And this ring that I made, I fanned it all out. Do you guys like my new backdrop? It's only for another week. Do you realize I'm going to sell all 4 of these? They're felted flowers. I'm going to sell those. Now, Oh, I have other friend mail before I forget. And I don't know if I'm supposed to plug this, but I'm going to plug this anyway. So, oh, and just so you know, the other night when I showed you guys, hi, David Berkheimer. Hi, Flowers by Kyle. Oh, thank you so much. I always like and hype you. You are an amazing friend. Thank you so much. I can be amazing as long as you let me. I can be. As long as you let me and don't tell me what to do. If you tell me what to do, I'm not so amazing. I fall from favor pretty quick. Stony Mountain Farms in Burlington, North Carolina, sent me, and I don't promote products because I don't do that. But do you guys know that I got a thingamabob to do a partnership with a company? It's a big company. It's out of New York City. I'm not going to say anything else. But they sent me a thing through YouTube, and it's a real thing. And they want to partner with me. And I showed you guys the thing on my phone the other day. It's my, like, 14th one, but it's a big deal because it's a big company. So I'm thinking about it. And if you're watching me, I'm probably going to call you this next week and we're going to talk. So you have to pay me a lot of money or you have to send me some beautiful things. So, just send me some beautiful things. But I think we could work together very well. Oh, yeah. Oh, these are the felted flowers. These are the scarves, but there's 4 of them. And these are, you saw them in my video, they're all felted flowers. Aren't these really cool? And you can wear them as a scarf if you want to. If you like a scarf like that. You can wear them as a scarf if you want to. They're long enough, or you could just hang them on the wall. But, oh no, it's a slut-eating plant. Okay, did I say that? He's selling them, but don't know when. Probably this Tuesday, maybe. Yeah, probably this Tuesday. Probably this. Yeah, they're felted, and then they're made in Nepal. Here, let me take one down. Here, let me pretend. That's my best look ever. Here, stare at my stinky armpits. At least, do I have pit stains? So check this out. Like, but some are way longer. Some are like way, way longer. I would wear it asymmetrically. I think they're just supposed to hang on the wall. But I think they're just supposed to hang on the wall. But aren't they cute? It's like a slut eating flower. Oh my god, I said it really loud. Um, is that the way you sell them? Why does it look like I have cream puff cream in my beard? Oh, that's my Mo Magic beard. Why? It's more magic than yours. What? Dr. Linda Williams? Where have you been? That is my forever friend. Everybody stop the presses. Let me put my backdrop back up here. Look how I decorate. Oh, there's a squirrel. Dr. Linda Williams is in the house. Can you all say hello to my very dear friend that I've never met in real life, Dr. Linda Williams? Dr. Linda Williams, you have some of the most amazing insight. Can you all welcome Dr. Linda Williams into my chat? She is someone that I would fight to keep, and I don't have to fight to keep her because she understands me. Dr. Linda Williams, I don't know how to say this. Boy, I don't know how to say this. I admire you for so many reasons. I admire you for so many reasons, Dr. Linda Williams. You have a great channel, but you've had a very full and beautiful life. I feel like the things I haven't said on my channel, you totally understand every word I've never spoken. And I don't know how many other people have that with me. But there's something very special about you. And anyone who wants insight, anyone who wants encouragement, please go to Dr. Linda Williams. She has an amazing YouTube channel. I'll leave it there. I won't say any more. Coral Ray, I showed some friend mail a minute ago. I don't know. Coral Ray, I don't know if, like, is this? Oh my god, don't even tell me that's painted. I just realized something. Don't even tell me that's painted on there. Is that painted on there? Is that really painted on there? I think that's painted on this box. It is? Oh my god, it is. That's a painting. on friend mail, and now you know who that friend mail was from. Coral Ray, you're gonna laugh your ass off because I thought the orange stuff in here was a prank. I thought the orange stuff in there was a prank. I did get it. You guys, that was friend mail from Coral Ray. I just maybe ruined it. But Coral Ray, I love everything in that box. I love everything in that box. The TLT charm, the prayer beads, the Ziploc bags, the Post-it notes. I'm saving that box. I'm saving that box forever. Hi guys, I'm welcome to a chance to speak with you by phone. So much I want to tell you, baby boy. Oh, Dr. Linda Williams, I looked you up one time to try and find your phone number. Could you email Jeremy, please? Dr. Linda Williams, can you go and email Jeremy at bullyruncoffee.com, bullyruncoffee@gmail.com. Linda Williams, let me put it in the chat. Hold on. Linda Williams, please email Jeremy at this, bullyruncoffee@gmail.com, bullyrunantiques@gmail.com. Do that one. And if that doesn't work, Dr. Linda Williams, go on the website and go on the Bully Run website, and he'll know to get it to me because he knows the ones that I say what I want, who I want and stuff, and he'll get it to me. So bullyrunantiques@gmail.com, email Jeremy, and then if that doesn't work, send in a question on the website. I looked you up a long time ago to try and find your phone number, and I cannot find your phone number. I can't find your phone number anywhere. I stalked you for a month, and I told my mother, I said, I have to talk to this beautiful, beautiful woman that I so admire. I so admire you. I said to Dr. Lynn Williams, I love mental well-being topics. Yeah, okay. She's amazing. And I just had part of an Impossible Whopper stuck in my tooth, and I just ate it. Do you guys know why I was late? I'll tell you why I was late. I wolfed down an Impossible Whopper, the veggie burger. That's the bottom of my website's told free. Okay, all right. You're in trouble now. Dr. Linda Williams, it should have been pay per hour. It shouldn't be toll free. It should be pay per hour. It should be. Thank you so much, my sweet, sweet friend. My forever, Linda. Yeah, I just love you. My stomach is gurgling because, well, I had a wolf down. It's technically called wolf down. When you don't taste the food, you just swallow it whole, like a baby bird. You know, I swallowed it whole. The Impossible Whopper. I put it in my mouth and I swallowed it, but part of it was in my tooth and I just ate it. All right. Anyways, Stony Mountain Farms. You may not want a plug after that. After saying all that, you may not want a plug. I love you, Dr. Linda Williams. We're gonna have a long talk. A long good talk. And thank you so much for stopping in. Stony Mountain Farms LLC. So they sent me some beautiful and very silky smooth lip balm. So if you guys want lip balm, maybe you can buy it online. It's Stony Mountain Farms Healing Lip Balm, 100%. Does it say wool? It better not be made from wool. Oh, something that's like their other products. I don't think there's wool in here. There I go with the bulldog mouth. Here, can you imagine if they come in and I'm like, Stony Mountain Farms. You have to get Stony Mountain Farms. You know what? But I was looking at my chat the other night, and the whole time I'm like, I almost got that stuck in my beard. Can you imagine if Stony Mountain Farms came in and I had this stuck in my beard? They would be like, I don't know why we sent you lip balm to promote our product. But they didn't ask me to promote them. It's just a friendly thing. And I thought it was just really nice. I don't know who you are, Stony Mountain. I don't know who you are, but I don't even know. I mean, they're a real person, but they're a real person. But Stony Mountain Farms, thank you so much for the lip balm. I really appreciate that. That was so epic of you. And then I got really spoiled with, I got lights. Someone else said, oh, I don't like your light. Like, your lights suck. Well, they didn't say that. But they said, like, for my pen lights, stop, I'm going to cry. What, Janet League? What am I doing wrong? This is a flashlight that is sweet. It's obviously a flashlight, but it's a really special flashlight. And someone very dear to my heart, well, it's a husband and wife team. And they love me, and I love them back. And this is the... Here I go with the bulldog mouth again. because I could feel it coming. It's the camera angle being down inside my mouth because I don't go like this. Because normally, I mean, you can see my top teeth. Maybe I should just put my head back. Now you're staring up into my brain. I can never get the camera angle right. All right, so this this is a flashlight. This is a flashlight. Yeah, it's a UV light. What brand is it? Jimmy, it's Trix Hub. Is that a good one? Tuglex? Is that a prank? Jimmy, are you pranking me? Jimmy, don't do it. If you're thinking of doing something stupid, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put it in the chat like that guy the other night that came in with the user ID Mike and then, Mike and then HUNT. Don't do it, Jimmy. Don't be cute because I know what you're thinking. I can already feel you. You can already feel you. It's coming into the chat and I'm going to block it. Jimmy. So these are awesome flashlights. And they said you need new flashlights. And I said, I know. All right. Can I show you one other thing before we go do arrowheads? Is that okay? Because we're going to go inside and do arrowheads. But I wanted to... Oh, that's okay. No, that's okay. I have something to say about that, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave that left unsaid. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. No, you're allowed to be whatever you want, Jimmy. Well, you're allowed to be here, that's for sure. All right, we're going to talk about arrowheads. Jimmy, did the title get you here? Oh, David Berkheimer, thank you. So on arrowheads, we're going to talk about, they're never stored in plastic bags in my house, but we're going to talk about a whole bunch of arrowheads. Then we're going to talk about a tray that's out on my desk. And then, thank you, David Berkheimer. And then there's, some of these are just insane, all right? They're all genuine. Oh, and then I do have a pendant for the people that love stone pendants. That's Woodland. So that's a Woodland pendant made out of glacial slate. I really love this one. And it was split in half, and a conservator did an excellent job on getting it back together. Did an excellent job on getting that bad boy back together. Conically drilled hole as well, meaning conically drilled from the front, drilled from the back, and they meet inside. So conically drilled. So that's a conically drilled hole. That's a very important characteristic to have. I said glacial slate on that one, but the rest of these Stella were flint. And then we'll discuss some of the cherts and some of the flints, and I can already see that you're staring down inside my mouth again. All right. Can I show you one other thing before we get into the arrowheads? I don't know how I'm going to do this. Wait, what are you hiding under your beard? Oh, it's a beautiful, well, a neck. First of all, I have a neck. Unlike Jeremy, I was born with a neck. And there's a necklace here. There's like a whole bunch of chains. Then the leaves, and then my retirement pendant. Because I retired from work, and now all I do is work. See what I mean? Like I retired from work. That's my retirement gift. It was a big diamond in gold. And I retired from work, so I bought myself something. Do you know, I learned that from my mother. Do you guys want to know a secret? I got a secret for you. So if you have family members out there that are in the jewelry business like me, okay? Be like my mother and retire seven times. So my mom retired. She went back to work. Now because she knew she'd get a retirement gift from me, right? So she only did it to get gifts from me. And they were very expensive, by the way. She's a very smart woman. She's very, very smart. She's savvy, too. So she went to work. She got a retirement gift when she retired. Then she went back to work. Then she retired again. I gave her another one. Then she went back and she got another job. And I fair warned her. I said, girl, I'm onto you. And she's like, what? She was like, what? Because you know how Mary Adams is, She goes, she's not here, so she won't know. She goes, what? Like she got caught, and she goes, what? I said, you worked, then you didn't, then you worked, then you didn't, then you worked, then you didn't. You got 3 gifts. You're done. That's it. That's enough. Okay. Mary, I'm on to you. She's like, no, I wouldn't do that. I said, no, I'm on to you. And the one was like this Trifari set that I asked her for it back. And I said, could I have that one Trifari set back? And she goes, which one? And I said, the one that I love. She was wearing it. She had the necklace on, the earrings on, the brooch on. It's all fancy. And she was just going to the grocery store. She did it on purpose. She did it on purpose just to get my attention. I looked at her like, where are you going, Cleopatra? And she was like, I'm going to the grocery store. And I said, with my Trifari set on? She piled it on. Girl, she had so much stuff on that day. And then, so I said to her about the one thing. I said, all right. I said, if you go back to work one more time, right? If you go back to work one more time, you ain't getting anything. I'm going to give you a firm handshake or a hug. And then she went back to work because she knew. She went back to work. She quit again, and she got another retirement gift out of me. I think she did it 7 whole times. I think she now has 7 different things that are like outstanding. That's the way she rolls. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Good to see you, Brian. Congrats on that fantastic sale yesterday. But it's true. It was a very, very good sale, and I've got to thank you all so much. Anyone that comes up from my channel to Bully Run, and did you guys realize that? No, Mom, it was 7. You just totally lied. It was 7 times. Then you worked at Walmart. Then you quit that. Then you worked at Burger King. Then you quit that. If you believe that my mom worked at Walmart or Burger King, you're out of your mind. She was a nurse. Always a nurse. Once a nurse, always a nurse. And she put not true. Mom, I can take away your mod status and then no one's going to see you. Oh, maybe the rumors are true, Mom. Maybe you said, oh, I might be onto something now. Mom, when you weren't here for like that whole week, remember when your phone was broken? Remember your phone was broken and you weren't here for a whole week? Maybe the rumors about you are true, that you couldn't stand me and you decided to leave. I know, I thought she wasn't here. She's always here, though. She's always here. Yeah, she's always here. Well, the exaggeration is called humor. Yeah, the exaggeration is called humor, Squeaky Cheese. Some people don't have it in their life. Some people don't have humor in their life, and it's a sad place to live. All right, before I get into the Arrowheads, and I want to show you the books that I've used over the years, we're going to get serious now. We're only, oh yeah, it's only 36 minutes in before I actually start the show. Who cares? I'm not in a hurry. I don't care. Are you guys ready? Because I don't know how to do this. Now, this set isn't, I'm in a quandary. So I can't put this set in a full-length video because people would be bored out of their mind. They'd just be like bored and they wouldn't watch it because my long feed videos, they're getting pretty good views. But like, I do need all your help. And so on Sundays, I think what I'm going to do is like, maybe I'll do no, I don't know how to do it. I'll do a live on Saturday night about something genius. And then I think we'll do a live on, does this make sense to all of you? We'll do a live on Saturday night. We'll get a whole bunch of people. And then we'll flood my video on Sunday. I think that'd be like the best. And then I would only do videos, long feed videos on Sunday. Then I would do live feeds like this throughout the week. Because the long feed videos, it's a lot to set up. You got to thumbnail it. You got to compete against AI. You got to compete against people buying subscribers and buying views. It's no fun. I get paid the same amount of money by doing it this way. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me show you something. Hi, Mark Beauchamp. I like your name. I like that. Are you French? Beauchamp. Okay, so understand that when you get into enameled sterling silver, I know I just took your breath away. Are you going to do lives every night? I could. I mean, I have enough content to do lives every night. I could do lives every night because now I'm in the mood. As long as I don't have to do the previews on my channel, I got myself back. Like I know my limitations, and my limitations were I didn't want to do live feeds for the previews because it was just friggin' annoying. It was absolutely friggin' annoying is what it was. And I didn't like it. I don't want to sell on my channel. I want to sell on Bully Run. So everyone understands that. Look at sterling silver and enamel. Now, when you see this, I think you're going to go nuts. Okay, so this is all cut crystal, right? All cut crystal. This is the set I've ever seen. This is a powder jar, but this is like the big powder jar. Just wait. Hold on, guys. All right, we're going to do a parade. So there's this one. And by the way, all the enameling is perfect. So all the enameling is perfect. Solid sterling silver. And I mean a chunk of sterling silver. This box is also all ornately intaglio carved. Graphic wheel cut, technically, yes. Cut crystal. Hold on, it gets better. Here's the perfume bottle with the glass and sterling silver dauber in perfect condition. Look at those little gold pallions inside of the Edwardian enamel and all that engine turn. People will say guilloche or guilloche. Both are correct. Guilloche or guilloche. Say it again. Guilloche or guilloche. There's that. Normally these sets are what? 5, 6, 7 pieces. Not at Jason's home. No, because I'm that bitch. Solid sterling silver hairbrush with guilloche enamel in perfect condition. And I mean absolutely perfect condition. Look at the Edwardian painting on that. all engine turned, all fabulous, not a single chip or imperfection in this dresser set. There's the brush. Now we're not done just yet. Why? This is just keeps going. Sewing scissors. Absolutely sterling silver sewing scissors. These were only used to cut tiny little baby threads. And look at how fantastic these guilloche or guilloche, however you want to pronounce it. There's many different ways. Some people even say galoche. Some people say galoche. I say guilloche. That's the way I pronounce it. Okay, so you understand what I'm saying. There's engine turning underneath. These are perfect. They're enameled on both sides. Okay, we're just getting started though. We're just getting started. Hold on. So then there's the trinket tray, solid sterling silver. I could polish that very easily. There's the matching trinket tray, absolutely. And someone would say, "Well, this is the base to the manicure buff." No, it's not the manicure buff. We're not there yet. So that's our fifth piece. I don't know if you're keeping track, everybody, but write these down and then let me know how many pieces this set is, because normally they're 5 to 6 pieces. All right. So we didn't talk about this yet, but watch this. We have a enamel sterling silver nail buff. So there's the leather and there's your nail buff. Oh, I'm gonna buff my nails. Why? Because I have to. There's your nail buff. There is your sterling silver compartment that the nail buff fits down into. There is your nail buff, solid sterling silver, guilloche enamel, absolutely positively the most gorgeous surface, not a single chip on this set. I don't know if you're all watching. I don't know. Did I lose anyone yet? Here is the cuticle tool, solid sterling silver once again. The enameling is like an ice skating ring. You could skate right across this. You could skate right across this enameling. Look at the detail of that enamel. Absolutely amazing. Some people said to me the other day, they said, why when you say you're going to talk about arrowheads, do you talk about something like this? Well, this was out amongst my, Janet, we are on our, hold on, let me tell you, Janet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on our 8th piece. Oh, there's a mirror. Girl, come on. You know me. I'm going to pull a mirror out of my pocket in a minute. You just wait until you see this. Okay. So check this out. Nail file. Nail file. There's your nail file. You know what I should do? All right, let's do it. It's still working. Let's see here. Did everyone come for ASMR? I'm going to do my nails. I swear to God, I'm going to do it. Girl, you have no idea. I'm going to do my nails. Did I do a bulldog mouth again? I think I did, because I was like this. Someone's going to come in and they're going to go, why is this guy in a baseball hat? I don't care. Do you really think I have a bone in my body that actually cares? So, all right. So there's that. Oh, thank you. There's Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey's so cute. He's so nice. He's the polar opposite of me. I'm the North Pole. Jeffrey's the South Pole because he's... No, those... Okay. I'll try and be polite. Lion, I'm going to be polite. Watch. Lion, I said these are sewing scissors because they are. They cut threads. They cut threads. They don't cut your nails. They cut threads, like on sewing things. Okay. All right. I did that just perfect. I did it just perfect. Okay. And then this is the nail file. Really remarkable nail file. I need an award. I need more friend mail. Someone else send me friend mail. So this is a shoehorn. You know, I said to my friend Jody the one day, I said the word, what am I doing to it though? I said the word, I was wiping it off. I said the word shoehorn when we were in the car. Do you guys remember the video with Jody when I said shoehorn? All right. So there's a shoehorn and it's to put your foot, your hoof. Well, I have hooves. It's to put your hoof in your shoe. I'm not even going to say anything. It's to put your hoof in your shoe. Okay. Yeah. It's, so look how, you know what I decided the other night? Shoehorn. You know what? You have to yell it. You have to yell shoehorn. Someone's going to say this is to put icing on a cake. Because they're going to come in and they're going to go, the scissors were for cuticles, and this is to put icing on a cake. Like a cupcake. So you put this in the icing and you go like this. You put this is for icing on cupcakes. So this is your cupcake spatula. It's a spatula. And I know you guys love the humor. I don't care. And you go in the icing and then you put it across the, a tongue depressor, correct. My neighbors are going to wonder what that was. Did you see how long my tongue was? It was all chalky and weird. So this is where, okay, guys, I just realized this. So this is from the 1980s. Okay, watch how bad it gets. So the set's from 1910, okay, but since people know more than I do, this is from 1980, and it was called Gag Me with a Spoon. This is the one for the lady who was in the 1980s, and it was called Gag Me with a Spoon. And then they used it as a tongue depressor. It also was used for a spatula to put on cupcakes. It was never used as a shoehorn. Never. These were never used as shoehorns. They were always used as shoehorns. That's what this is. It's solid sterling silver and it's fabulous. I mean, why would you have cuticle scissors with a shoehorn? I'm just saying. Okay. Also, it's the original spoon gagger. Yeah, it's true. But this was not a shoe button hook. This was not a button hook. This was, let me think here. What could we use this for today? Since everyone knows more than I do, what could we use this one for? Since these were cuticle scissors and not for sewing, because this wouldn't be used for sewing then. It wouldn't be used for sewing. A nose picker. All right, perfect. I could hang it on my nose ring. Do you guys want me to do that? So, oh, people are going to come in and go, is this the circus? Yeah, this is the circus. So this is what this was used for originally in 1910. Ladies always had their they always had their nose rings. Because someone did say, they said, well, his nose rings aren't real. They aren't. He didn't really pierce his nose twice on his own. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I wouldn't do that. They're fake. I glue them on every time I come on. It's not a thing. Okay. Anyways, so this is a button hook. Okay, this is job as a button hook. Oh, Michelle Guida's here. Michelle, I was showing this dresser set, and these were not button hooks. They were made to go on people's nose rings. Is what they're supposed to do. So there's the button hook. Michelle Guida, if you missed the beginning part of this, we're going through this enamel dresser set. It's in perfect condition, and it lives in Jason's house. Okay, so now we're on, hold on. I got to back this up, so we're going to talk a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keep track with me, guys. There's 10 sterling silver. Oh, thank you so much, Monica. I'm also a jerk. I'm also a jerk sometimes. It's not always fun and games at my channel. Yeah, okay, but that's for yes, yeah. This is absolutely gorgeous button hook, and a lot of times these were used for shoe buttons, and then the little ones were used for cuff buttons. The little tiny ones were used for cuff buttons. It's a true thing. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? And are you prepared? I think I just said that. Cuffs or gloves? Okay. Everyone's the expert in Jason's chat every single time. So we've got this. And welcome, Elisa Han. Thank you so much for being here. Enamel sterling silver. Enamel sterling silver. I know, Jeffrey, right? We could show that. Enamel sterling silver. Okay. So there is spending time in the studio. Absolutely not. No. Kitty Lifestyle thinks it's funny. I know. Kitty Lifestyle, it's true. And then I tell these other people, I go, start a YouTube channel and stop correcting everyone. Don't go into someone's chat and not say hello and correct everybody. It goes for everybody. It's just absolutely rude. It's just rude, rude, rude. It's rude. But I'm just trying to share, guys. I'm just trying to share. Okay, so there's 2 of these. There's 2 of these. Oh, 2 of these. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Jeffrey, and then I'm going to say another thing. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be good. All right, so we just came up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 pieces of enamel sterling silver dresser set. This is a dresser set, okay? If somebody else wants to call it a... does anyone want to talk about the enameling on the surface? Sterling silver. Do we want to focus on beauty rather than tearing everybody apart? Okay, so there's this one. Here is the mirror. Why do I feel like starting to say more? Oh, Janet, it'll never be for sale. You could save for the next 412 years and all. Oh no, Cafe So Bro, it goes for everybody. When I grew up, it goes for everyone. Like people don't say hello and then they like come in and correct everybody. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. It's a really bad look. Someone said the other day in somebody else's chat, it's a long story. Don't say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not doing it. It goes for everybody. It goes for everybody. Here is the enamel sterling silver mirror. Enamel sterling silver mirror. Enamel solid sterling silver mirror. What in the world? And the glassy surface. There isn't a single imperfection on any of this. Any of this. There's no imperfection. This is Titanic era. 1910, 1915, when people start screaming at the top of their lungs that they know that this is from the 20s and 30s, this is not from the 20s and 30s. This is Edwardian. This is not Victorian. This is Edwardian. And I do get mad. I get mad. I get frustrated. Thank you, Lisa. Absolutely. So are you ready for, okay, so there's 15 pieces. I'm not there yet. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done. This is all sterling silver and engine turned enamel. And look at the robin's egg blue. Now you'll find this set with the white enamel, like the white enamel. And then, okay. And then I would show you the mirror, but just know that it's a beveled mirror. But I don't want to show you what's right there because that's my next live feed because I have stuff set up for the next live feed. Oh, Natalie, that's really cool. You have a pink bow on your ankle, a tattoo, and then a solid sterling silver handle all the way down. And look, I look like a stalker. Did that look like? Look, I look like a stalker. Like, wait, did you see my face? Did I look like a serial? Killer? Did I look like a stalker? I did. I got really mad. I went from 0 to 60. I was doing fine. Okay, so there's that. You could skate across that surface. What? Oh my God. Did I look like? I did look like a stalker because I had it like this. All right. There's that. And then can I show you more or are we done? Do you not want to see any more of it? Oh, the arrowheads. We haven't even gotten to arrowheads yet because I was only supposed to do arrowheads. And then what I wanted to do is get everyone upset in the chat. It worked. I'm trying to show beauty, and everyone just rips each other apart. It's like insane. Sterling silver, engine turned enamel, and it is engine turned enamel. It is engine turned enamel. You know. And then the people. Never mind. I just gotta not. I gotta not mind. I gotta not make it my business. And then people wonder why last week. I was really tempted to do something. Do you guys want to know what I was tempted to do? Do you want to know what I was tempted to do? I was tempted to erase the comment section on my videos, on my lives, erase the comment section, and make you all sit and watch me and not say a word. There is an option on YouTube that I could take the chat out. I could take the chat out, and then I don't see any of it. I know, Coral Ray. Me neither. I wouldn't like it, but it's like, I don't know. It's trying sometimes. I'm just trying to share beauty. I'm trying to share wonderful. And then everybody's got to come in with their 2 cents and ruin the whole freaking thing. And I almost said the F word. See, it's Jeffrey, it's true. It's like, I don't know. If I went to a presentation at a library and I was talking and I said something about this arrowhead, right? And I said, I think that this is Stillwell, right? It's not, you'd have some guy in the back row. It's not Stillwell, it's Snyder's. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's just asinine, bad behavior. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not advisable. It's just sickening. It's sickening. I don't like it. We all learn from each other, but can I just swim through beauty? Can I just swim through beauty? It's all I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to swim through beauty. I'm just trying to swim through beauty. And then you have people that like cut and paste Google stuff all the time. Like, stop. If someone asks for help, help them. You know, if like someone's showing something and they say, I don't know what this is, can you help me? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I'm just trying to show you things out of my collections. I'm just trying to show all of you some beauty before we get into arrowheads, because I'm sure I'm going to get torn apart into arrowheads. See, there's another one. Freddie, you've never been in my thing before, and you said to take away the live chat would help us view your items better without all that following text. Yeah. Thank you, Flyerstorm. You've never been here before. You share the sentiment. It's rude. It's absolutely rude. No one would do it to me in person. No one would do it to me in person. No one would ever do that to me in person. Trust me, you wouldn't do it to me in person. You're not asking for advice or asking people. You're showing it's different. I'm just trying to show you beauty. I'm just trying to show you beauty. You would hear me, but you wouldn't be able to chat in the chat. I wouldn't see all the static. I think that's where the previews went astray. I'm trying to have a preview. And anyways, so maybe I'm just not cut out for YouTube. You know, maybe I just realized after 2 years, maybe all those years of doing this behind the scenes and not having a YouTube channel, maybe that's where I belonged. Maybe that's where I belonged. These are stellar. Now that I have your attention, these are stellar and absolutely incredible. So let me do this again, if it's okay. A brush, hairbrush, nail brush, whatever you want to use this for, clothing brush, okay? Relax, 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 okay? It's not a hairbrush, because the hairbrush is right here. Because then someone goes in and goes, it's for sure hairbrush. It's for sure hairbrush. All right, I'm wrong, you're right. I'll just go like this from now on. I'll go, I'm wrong, you're right. We're good. Okay, we're good. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Solid sterling silver. Now, there's not a single imperfection. No, thank you so much, Lisa Tenney, for saying that. Some days, it's just tough. I hope you understand how thick the silver is. The sterling silver is weighty. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's great. You know what I should have done? I should have been much more calm. See, I always look back on these and I go, damn it, I shouldn't have fallen for it. I should be much more calm and much more centered. It takes one thing. It takes one thing to take the whole chat into another direction. It's true. I'm glad to know as much some days. I am glad to know you so much, and someday I'm meeting you. Oh my God, absolutely. Jeffrey, I would love to meet you. The day had to come. It's okay, Jason. You run the show. Thank you, Josephine Barrera. You always have the right thing to say. You and Pistachio are like the two. And so many more of you make, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. I'm just trying to show beauty. I'm just trying to show beauty. I'm just trying to show wonderful things. And then someone's got to come in. It's just absolutely nasty. It's not nice. Don't do that in people's chats. Don't do that in people's chats. It's rude. You wouldn't do it to someone in real life. Don't do it at my chat. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful hand mirror. All right. So we have a 15-piece set. We have a 15-piece set. This is a vanity set, and it's 15 pieces. I can't believe how mad I just got. We have the cuticle piece, the nail file, because then someone's going to say, this isn't a nail file, this is for silversmithing. You have to file your rings with this. This is for silversmithing. It's for finishing wood. It's for finishing wooden planks. It's, some random tool. That's whatever. And then we have the ice cream scoop. This was essentially only used to scoop ice cream out of the bucket. This would be what I would use to eat ice cream. It's also the gag me with the spoon from 1980. See, I can always just take it in the other direction, So anyways, when people try and act a fool, I just take it back. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you, Brian. I don't know. It's just, you just don't do it. It's just etiquette. And then, never mind. Okay, watch what I'm going to do. I was really pissed. I do get pissed because it's gone on too long. It's gone on too long. Several culprits. Enough. But what? Boop. Okay. And then the beautiful box. The beautiful box. Absolutely love it. Like, I love it, love it, love it. It was several people. Alice Harper, you're so genuine. Oh, thank you so much. Alice Harper, you are so genuine, and I've only discovered you last week and love your content and your kindness and honesty. I'm a follower forever. Thank you for your expertise, so appreciated. But I'm not an expert, because apparently I make mistakes on everything I talk about. Because you spotted a Native American cuff at the thrift. What? You did? Bibby Bibby Bomb, you guys. I love it. Bibby Bibby Bomb. I love your user ID. Because of you, I spotted a Native American cuff at a thrift store signed by Vidal Aragon, bought for $24. Whoop whoop. Oh my god, are you serious? Like, you just gave me street cred like my channel mattered? Oh my gosh. Bibbity 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 Bomb. I absolutely love you. Thank you for... See, you took it right back where it needed to go. That's further proof I'm going to continue my channel. But I'm also going to continue to say what upsets me. And they hide behind their computers and phone, and it's sad and rude. It's true. Yeah, Jeffrey, I'm sure you go through it, honey. I know it's difficult, Jeffrey. You just hang in there. Bibbity Bibbity Bomb just gave me street cred. Because of you, I spotted a Native American cuff at the thrift. And signed Vidal Aragon, bought for $24. Whoop whoop. Bibbity Bibbity Bomb, what is it worth? If you don't mind me asking. Several hundred? I love you, Jason. You are so beautiful to me. You have forever changed me. Nancy B. Cowell, I don't see you enough. And you don't have to buy at our sales. Nancy B. Cowell, I want you to know this. You don't have to buy at our sales to be a part of my life. Nancy B. Cowell, I absolutely love you. You, there's a lot of standouts. Hold on. I think we have a child in the chat, but that's okay. We'll just snooze them for a minute. See, I didn't kick anybody out. I just snoozed someone. Well, I kicked someone out earlier because they deserve to get kicked out. I love your necklace very much. Oh, it's like a whole bunch of them, because when it's not all that, meaning me, I have to pile it on. You don't know? Well, what if it's only worth like $21 and you paid $24? Oh, Native American cuffs are awesome. I love them very much. This is the one I'm stuck with. Hi, Jody's Jules. Thank you so much. Jason, you're a beautiful human being. Jody, you're confused. Oh, there's Tammy Poole. Tammy, I thought I got rid of you. I was so upset. I was so upset. There's people I want to get rid of, but Tammy Poole, I was so upset I got rid of you with my bad humor the other night. I was so upset. I had to reach out to someone, but I won't say who. But I had to reach out to someone to make sure that Tammy Poole wasn't upset with me. But there are people I want to upset. There are people that I don't want here. Never confused. Huh? Oh, no, I think you're confused all the time. If you love it, that's the main thing. Yeah. Only every... Never... Well, Tammy, let me see if I can get rid of you. Just kidding. Tammy Poole, thank you so much for being so nice to everybody. Tammy Poole's one of those ones. She's like Switzerland. First of all, she's pretty physically, but she's pretty on the inside. And see, here I go. I don't know if she's pretty on the inside. It's an early piece before he put the bear paw. Bibbity Bibbity Bomb, welcome in. Can everyone put Bibbity Bibbity in the, like, Liberty Bibbity? Liberty Bibbity? Can everyone put Bibbity in the chat for Bibbity? I like that. I like it. I'm going to answer the phone later when my mom calls, and I'm going to say Bibbity Bibbity, and she's going to go, what the hell's the matter with you? I thought it was all one. Didn't know they were separate. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is leaves. Here, let me take it off. It's kind of choking me. Natalie, I sold an Edwardian enamel necklace for 25 pounds 12 years ago. Oh, that sounds good. Liberty, Liberty, Bibbity. Thank you so much. Oh, look, people put Bibbity. Tammy Poole put Bibbity. Bop, bop, bop. Thank you so much, everyone. You know, people, when I say people don't get me, there's sure a lot of you that get me. Thank you so much. And then this one's a separate one, too. Maybe Jeremy's right. Maybe I have no neck. Maybe Jeremy's right. I can't wear all these necklaces because I have no neck. Oh, thank you, David Berkheimer. It is an incredible enamel set. It's stunning. But, I mean, can you imagine the surface maintaining? All 15 pieces are perfect. Like, there's not a single little anything on any of them. And if I were to find this dresser jar, I would pay $250 just for this. I'd pay $250 just for the dresser jar. Then you've got the two little dresser jars. I don't know if you saw, but I had this one and then this one. Excuse me, the two little dresser boxes. And then someone's going to say, well, one was used for fingernail clippings and one was used for toenail clippings. Yeah, first class on the Titanic, and one's used for toenail clippings and fingernail clippings. That was the custom back in the Edwardian time period. The Edwardian time period. And then someone's going to come in and say, I think it's from the 40s. I think that set's from the 40s. And sterling silver, dauber, that is perfect. Excuse me, if I found this bottle, excuse me, how long have you had it in your collection? Tina Wells, I've had this for too long. Can I be honest with you guys and tell you something? Can I be straight up to 85 people? Because I think I got rid of 15 people. That's okay. They'll either be back or they won't. We could actually start a museum and charge entry. Thank you, Natalie. My chair is like creaky. The blue is so beautiful. The blue is stunning. Okay. So can I tell you guys a secret? That is exactly, Kyle's got it. Kyle, I love you. So Kyle just came in with exactly what these are for. So these were turn of the last century, 1900, 1915. These were used for the left contact and the right contact. These were contact lens holders. These, Kyle, I love you. You just, see, I needed someone to lighten the mood. So these were for contacts. They had the left eye and the right eye. The left eye and the right eye. These were for contacts. Kyle is exactly right. You put saline inside of them. You put saline inside, Kyle. I'm going to piss my pants, Kyle. So these are, Kyle, Kyle, it goes with the ice cream scoop, which is supposed to be a shoehorn, but it's really not. I don't know. I got to just stop these. I got to stop these little orphan Annies. How long have you? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, David. You got me back on track. These I've had. Can I tell you guys something without seeming weird? I don't care about seeming weird. F it. I almost said the big F-er again. I've had a connection to the Art Nouveau and Edwardian time period for a long time. And I have to look down at some things before, I don't want to get like too emotional, but I've had a connection to 1900, 1915. Unexplainable. I think people know without me saying, so I'm not going to say. I've had a connection to the Edwardian time period for a long time. And this set, I've felt like I've had this for a very long time. Like a long time. David, the engine turning, that's where people don't know about guilloche, or guilloche, however you want to say it. Galoche by some people. But guilloche, one's the end result, one's the process. Let's not split hairs as I hold up a brush. Do you guys... I'll do it. I'll do it. Thank you, Jeffrey. I'll do it. I did, didn't I? The eye color matches your hat. Your eye color matches your hat. What, brown and boring? Cool, Amber. Oh, thank you so much. Do they... Sometimes when I get mad, my eyes go brown because I'm full of shit. Kyle, I think that's where I was headed, but not like the princess part. But I was... Don't know what to say. Thank you, Lynn. 100%, sweetheart. 100%. Not 90%, 100%. People don't understand that about me, I don't think. Yeah, thank you, D. Maynard. Now you're talking my language. Can I show you guys? No, I won't show. Well, I'll show you guys something in a minute. David, engine turned enamel. So there's an engine, like it's oh, thank you, Deborah McCollum. It is my Mo Magic beard. If you guys don't know Mo Magic on YouTube, you should. She calls out stupidity. She has words of the day that I laugh so hard. Sometimes I have to, if I'm driving, I have to pull over because they're that me buckling funny. Mo Magic is hilarious. She has some She has some words that she uses that you may not agree with. Yeah, Terry Cover, 100%. Okay, I don't want to talk about that tonight. I do want to do mhm, pistachio, 100%. 100%. 100%. Do you know how it feels to be trapped in, oh boy, don't say it. Yep. Do you know how it feels to be trapped in a time period you don't belong in? So this is engine turned. This is engine turned. So there's an engine, shall you say I don't want to say a lathe. You can do the deeper dive on yourself. So there's four of you out there. Huh. Oh, there's five of you. Oh boy, there's more of you out there than I thought. Maybe that's our connection, everybody. Maybe that's our true connection here. When I've gotten thrown out of communities or reselling things or whatever, it's many times expected that I lose people. It's expected. This wasn't my first time here, and it's expected and predictable. And I think that's why some people think I'm cold and distant and a nasty bitch when it comes down to, did you hear what he said about this person? Did you hear what he said about that person? Well, no, I'm not going to say it. But I'll say that I've learned a lot. And that's all I'll say. Oh, Tracy Roth, I'm a new subscriber and I love your style. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Carrie Robertson. I don't know you, Carrie Robertson, but I do now. So you all understand? Yeah, Terry, for sure. Yeah, I agree, Deborah. So speaking of which, let's get into, I know. Yeah, justice for Julian, it's true. But I don't talk about it on my channel enough. All right. So I feel like I've had this for a long time. I may have only had this set for about maybe this time around, maybe 6 years. This time around. All right. I think y'all understand. I think you got it. Yeah. I think you got it. I think you know. I think you got it. I know you got it. All right. That is, and I had to put it in this. Look at the set, you guys. I had to put it in this box because I had to make sure that it wouldn't touch each other. Oh wait, I would have loved to see the whole set on a short. There is. This is in a short feed, I think. I'm 99% sure this is in a short feed. I'm 99% sure. I'm almost 100% sure. Okay, we're gonna talk about Arrowheads, the 83 people that stuck with me. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, and that's only one of two. Don't be mad. No one be mad out there. I've worked hard at this collection for a long time. It came with long hours, hard work, working 5 jobs at a single time. Okay, don't be mad about the title of the Arrowheads books, because I didn't title these books, so don't come for me. If you come for me in the chat, or you come for someone in the chat about the titles of these books, I'll say shame on you. These are historical. These are from the 70s, all right? So what we're going to talk about in Arrowheads, we're going to talk about values, form, condition, stone, and provenance. Did you hear what I just said? The 5 driving forces of most things in the world are very obvious. Okay, so age, form, condition, the stone type, and are you ready for the 5th one? Provenance. So you have the 5 that drive the values. Sparkle Rocks. I'm a long-time lurker, first-time chatter. Sparkle Rocks, what brought you in? If you don't mind me asking. And you don't have to say. If you're shy and you're a wallflower, I feel you. I'm very shy. I'm very introverted. I'm very, very shy. I'm extremely shy. And I am shy. I like to blend in. You wanted to say hello? Can everyone say hello to Sparkle and welcome them in and make sure that they know that that they're in the right place? Oh, in Arrowheads, Deborah, you can write it down because I did. Age drives the price. Form, meaning the end result. Condition, the stone that's used. And provenance. Now, other arrowhead and artifact collectors won't tell you that. They won't break it down for you in the way I just did. I've never seen it done that way, but I've been collecting arrowheads since I was 10 years old. I think the first one was when I was 10. I bought it for $1 at my dad collected things like, things like that, and that's what they had at the shows, like for kids to look at. Your demeanor is very welcoming. Alice, thank you so much. I'm so glad that Sparkle is here. You only have 2 obsidian ones. I don't have any obsidian ones in my collection. Okay, so I did not name these books. They are unfortunately titled that, but you deal with it. What I will show you is, in my depth of collecting, I don't know everything, and I don't think there's any artifact collector out there that knows everything. There are some very good YouTube channels that are, what's its face? That are about arrowheads, hunting, finding. Then there's the fake ones. David Berkheimer, you got that right. Oh, thank you guys. So thank you all so much for being respectful. 80, they're up to 90 people here. Now we're at 78. That's great. Perfect. That's a great response, by the way. I didn't think there would even be 50 people for an arrowhead thing, but here we go. So there are people that fake their finds. Oh, there's fakes in every single selling category and every single collecting category. There's fakes in every selling category and every collecting category. There are fakes. I mean that from my heart. So there are many YouTube channels that you can watch that field find, quote, arrowheads, which we'll get into arrowheads, by the way, and blades and flint implements, because this is not an arrowhead. Like people say this is an arrowhead. This is not an arrowhead. This is a blade. Okay, this is a blade. This is not an arrowhead. That never went on an arrow. It never went on an arrow. However, this is an arrowhead. So this little baby is an arrowhead. Okay, so that is in fact an arrowhead. Most of the time, the Mississippian, which are the triangular shaped, they're not all Mississippian. Don't come for me, experts, because I don't want to have to correct you and send you on your way. But that's a Mississippian. That usually is put on a shaft and used for an arrowhead. Would this one be? The answer is no. It's too large. It's too cumbersome. It's made out of quartz or quartzite, very unusual stone. And is this an arrowhead? People would say this is an arrowhead. No, this is not an arrowhead. This is a rock. I'm not even going to respond. And then there's this one. This is also a stone implement. These are made by our ancestors that lived off the land thousands of years ago. It's a great honor and a great privilege to touch any of these. As you all know, years ago, let me show you this. This is a fabulous blade. Absolutely fabulous blade. And look how finely napped on thin this is. Look how thin this is. Look how thin that is. And look at the span on that. Absolutely stunning napping on that one. Very early. 4,000 or 5,000 years old is my guess on this one. Are you a geologist? Hold on. Let's see here. Let's just, hold on. Let's just do this. All I see is a rock. Hold on, guys. Just give me 1 second. We'll just give that person 24 hours to think before they come into a chat, and try and derail. But look at the flint napping on this. So all they saw was a rock, but that's not just a rock. Okay, so that just solves the problem. Another problem. But look at this, how beautiful. Look how stunning this is. And this is not just a rock. I mean, anyone that says that just looks like a rock. What? What planet are you from? Because apparently you're not from here. This is a stunner. Look at that. That's likely a reworked. Do you see how the base is slightly out of proportion? That was probably reworked. See how the base is so big and the top is so small? They cherished these. They carried these with them. And they reworked these artifacts and these stone implements. Absolutely amazing. And here's the pendant. And then I'm going to get out of this box, because we're not here to talk about this box tonight. But look at that slate, the glacial slate. Beautiful stone pendant, conically drilled holes, tapered at the top, and look how beautiful that is. Oh, absolutely. I know, Nancy. Thank you so much for the reassurance. Thank you so much. Oh, you found him in New Jersey all the time? And then again, I don't know if this is does anyone out there know artifacts? Yeah. So Ellie, hi sweetheart, used to walk the fields in Caga Valley after the farmers plowed in the spring looking for treasures, 50s and 60s. Curious, did you find any of those in the wild as a kid? I didn't, but I found them in the wild as an adult. Yeah, and I'll show you some of my field finds that are ones that I specifically found. The first one I found that like, okay. Anyways, I won't talk about the first one I found because I cried. I actually cried the first one because when you're walking in a field for the first time with someone who's Indian artifacts for a long time, my friend Mike, he took me to a field, things that don't fit in. Look for things that are a different color. Look for things that are a different form. If it looks like a leaf shape or a piece of plastic, pick it up, And so, of course, I still have my first one, Justice for Julian. Of course I do. I would never get rid of it. It's only worth like $10 or $5, but it's a Woodland, and it's a beautiful little point, and I absolutely love it. But I started to cry, and when I found it, I realized that I was the first human. Isn't that strange to say it that way? I was the first human to pick up this Indian artifact out of the ground that someone had touched thousands of years before me. So, hold on, give me a sec, guys. Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay. So, I guess I just have to watch the chat tonight. There goes another one. I took another one out. So, and then look at these books that I swam through back in the day. These are from before I was born. I was born in 1974, and these are from 1971. But can you imagine, finding that in a field? It's true. It's true. So, all right. So this kind of gives you the lay of the land of like what's possible back in the day. And this is an Enoch Thebes. This is called, well, it doesn't say it, but this is called an Enoch Thebes. This is called an Enoch Thebes. So it doesn't say it in the bottom, but that's what this is called. Expended notch, spearhead, may have great chert. It doesn't say it's a Thebes, but that's a Thebes point. That's an Enoch Thebes. Thebes is one of my favorites. Thebes is one of my favorites. And there's a birdstone. If you find one of these in the wild, you should just like do a cartwheel. There's a birdstone, banded glacial slate. Very interesting. Some of the pipes are amazing. And then the beautiful banner stones. So these are banner stones. We'll get into like form and function eventually, but we're going to talk about arrowheads tonight. We are. Yeah. And you can ask questions as we go. I may not have the right answers, but when you talk about the technical way they're napped, the flint napping, it'll show you the diagrams of some of the most amazing points. And it just says, these are examples of Snyder points. And I had a Snyder point out on my desk. I had one out on my desk to show you out of my collection, but I have a very early Snyder point. That is like doesn't that look like the quintessential arrowhead, right? Oh, and that's the thing, Mandy. So I only collect Ohio. So you have some from Arizona. I only collect Ohio. And some people have gifted me some from across the United States. And I want to say thank you so much for the gifts of Indian artifacts and Indian implements from your collections. It's been very, very nice. I've received several. So these are interesting. These are very interesting. Small socketed tang knives or spear points. Old copper culture is what they're known as because they didn't really have something that they could call them. Still the same all these years later. So there's a lot of terms that have changed since the 1970s, but a lot of terms have remained from the 1970s. And this is the old copper culture. Surface finds from Wisconsin and Michigan, all made of native copper from Lake Superior region. Look. Yes, and I do have two of those in my collection. I have two of those in my collection. Absolutely. And what I love about these is just the way this book so patiently goes through them. And the title of the book is The Redskin. So don't come for me. Okay, don't do it because I revere the places that we've come from. Shell beads, by the way. If you want to see shell beads out of my collection that are really early, look how I was side-eyeing the chat. I'm just waiting for some other idiot to come in because I know it's going to happen. Some other total idiot's going to come in the chat. And they're going to try and mess my chat up, and it's not going to happen. I got my eye on you. I have a feeling. I have an intuition. Do you guys see the side eye? That's the bombastic side eye. My favorite is watching whatnot sellers that aren't loved. Wait, can I tell you guys something? There's whatnot sellers that aren't loved, and you can see why they're not loved. And I'm not saying anything else. I'm just saying you can tell why they're not loved. And they side-eye the chat. They're like selling, and then they're like constantly, or they look down from their glasses because they have like their glasses on, like down here on their nose. I don't know why they wear their glasses here, but they're always like this. Running. They're like running. 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 Is anyone saying I sold him anything fake? Did anyone not use their Presidium on what I sent them last week for $5,000? Running. Why do I pick on people so bad? I am a bully, but it's true. But they do. They wear their glasses. Never mind. And then the voice. Oh, boy. Whew. Oh, and then, never mind. I need to start a whole separate channel calling people out. That's what I need to do. And I will call them out. Don't care. Yeah, it's true. Bifocals, readers. Oh. I wouldn't sell on anything disposable. That really ruins your brand. You know, like if you're selling on a thing and you use like disposable things that are trash to sell off of, that doesn't really elevate your brand. It really doesn't elevate your brand at all. Running. Oh, hurry up. 2 seconds left. Oh, 2 seconds left. Go. Do you guys want me to sell this arrowhead? It's a very rare arrowhead, but I have 700 of them tonight. This is extremely rare. Very rare. It's the rarest of the rare. Fresh out of an estate somewhere that's really prominent. New York. No, it's Coral Gables, Florida. It's I don't remember. It's from like some, major place, and it's very rare. But just stay tuned because I have 1,200 more of them, and we're running. Hurry up. Get your bids in. Hurry up. Oh, God, you're going to miss out. That's the only one I have tonight. Oh, look, I got another arrowhead. Running. We don't have very many left. This is the only sapphire I have. I checked this on the Presidium. This is a sapphire arrowhead. I checked it on my Prissy. Okay. Enough of that. I got distracted. I had a hateful moment. Can I be forgiven for my hateful moment? Never mind. So yeah, these books, it just keeps going. So that's the way I've become so smart. Smart ass. Can I show you my favorite book? Are you guys ready to write it down? Now, if you order this book, I don't know. I mean, they're not going to give me any money, and that's okay. Lar Hothem, if you're still out there somewhere. Lar, I have every one of your books. This is one of my favorites. So if you want one of the best, this covers a lot of Ohio, where I'm from. So if you want one from your area, you're going to have to look it up. And then number one. I don't know, Mandy, because I don't know, but I love you. I'm glad you're number one here. It's me because I don't know why. I don't know why they do that, but it's a YouTube thing. I'm so glad. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, so this is the Indian Artifacts Best of the Midwest. And when people say it's First People, no, it's Indian. It says it right on the book. So don't get mad at me. You can write Lar a letter of complaint, and then tell him all about how he's wrong. He's not wrong, by the way. And this was done in 2004. And this is Indian Artifacts Best of the Midwest. And this is by Lar Hothem. He's ran some of the most amazing books. And do you guys want to know a big secret? Lar hunted arrowheads every day of his life for a long time. And I have one Lar Hothem in my collection. I have one of his field finds in my collection. When I was a child, these books were my best friends. And you'll have to forgive me tonight because I've lost a lot of the different points. Stillwell, Hardin, Hopewell, Adena, Snyder's, Bear Creek, da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. I've lost a lot of the terms. I won't lose Thebes. lose Thebes, and I most certainly won't lose Clovis. I won't lose Clovis, and I won't lose Thebes. I won't lose either one of those terms. But then we have like a Stanfield blade or a Cobb's blade. See, here's the thing. A lot of these terms have changed over the years. So like you'll call something, for example, the one I just said, Stanfield, and then someone will say, no, it's a Cobb's blade. Then they'll fight with each other. It's a Stanfield. It's a Cobb's. Blah. You know, I'm right, you're wrong. Everybody loves turning a beautiful hobby into a steaming pile of shit. They do. And then they fake their finds. It's so dumb. All right, so birdstones. When you see the prices of the birdstones, several thousands of dollars. Several thousands of dollars. Do you want to talk about the banner stones? Mm-hmm. Oh, can I show you one thing that I love the most from when I first started collecting? So something that upset me years and years and years ago when I had no money, and I first started in this sometimes cruel world of resale and collecting, I had decided that I wanted to collect something. So my dad would go to the, Bang Bang shows, and they didn't have anything for children. And so there was a guy that was selling Native American implements and artifacts. And I was fascinated as a child, fascinated. And like I said, I would buy a very few every time I went. And then my dad would give me like $20 just to get rid of me. He would like give me $20. And that's when you could let your kid like wander away from you, like not like 5 states away, wander away from you, but like, wander away from you. That was like back when it was like safe in this world. And you could let your child like, go about his business. And so my dad gave me $20 and I was always within like a booth or two of him. So, I mean, who's going to take me as a kid, right? Never going to happen. And never going to happen. If they did, they'd bring me right back, So they'd bring me right back. I would talk for 35 minutes of the 20 minutes they had me, and they'd be like, forget this. Forget it. I'm taking it back. And my dad would be like, that's not my kid. Anyways, so long story short, I bought some Indian artifacts, and I have stone beads. Well, I had stone beads, and what's it called? Bone beads. And I bought these bone beads. They were like $3 each, and they were like made out of deer antler and deer bone. And you could see that they were finished beads that were buried because they were very, very old and corroded, and you just knew that they were old. So when I first got out of school, I didn't have enough money to do anything because who's going to hire an artist? Besides a veterinarian, by the way. Worked with him for 17 and a half years. Yes, I did. And because animals mean the world to me, as we all know. And if anyone's new here, I love animals. I absolutely love them. But anyways, so getting back to the chase here, I think my phone's going to die. Oh, is my phone getting mad? Oh, no, it's still doing fine. So anyways, long story short, as I get back on track, so I bought these beads, and I had to sell them because I didn't have any money. So I had to sell my beads. I had to sell my beads because I didn't have enough money. So I had to sell my collection. Can I show you guys something? I'm going to go inside and get it. And then we're going to go in the light box and we're going to look at arrowheads. That's what we're going to look at tonight. Real quick. I'll be right back. Let me grab this. Okay, and then we're going to come inside. And I think what I'll do is I think I'll put my phone on an ice pack. I think I'll put my phone on an ice pack. I think I will. I can't believe how mad I got earlier. Boy, was I pissed. Look at this. So it actually goes like this. That's the way I display it. Look at the bone beads in the center. So those are exactly not my ones, not my originals, but these are what I wanted. And these are all, I believe that the center here is Mississippian. I mean, I could look in my book and like double check myself so I don't have some arrowhead guy come in and be like, this guy's an idiot. And then we have to like tell him, I don't care about your opinion. You're out of here. But look how old this board is. And look how the copper and steel wire has bled onto the board. So you can't fake that. I mean, you cannot fake this. Oh, Valerie's a new sub. Thank you, Valerie. Is it because of my arrowheads or because of my charming personality? Is it because of my arrowheads or my charming personality? Why do I have that big wrinkle right there? Hold on, let me straighten my wrinkle out. I got it right back. So, Valerie, is it? Oh, it's for both? Really? I'm kind of a jerk, though. I'm kind of a lot to take, Valerie. Are you from the States? Are you from the United States? Or are you from somewhere else? Oh, Stella. Oh, Stella, you just opened a can of worms. Stella, you opened a can of worms. Look at these. What? Look at the ones in the center. So I not only got my bone beads back in a way, they're not mine, but you see how mine were. Bone beads. I not only got my bone beads back, but look at the calcification on that one. Look at the triangle points that I love, and all the tips are there. Look at all the tips that are there. What? Look at that. So this came off of a much larger board, and this gentleman was a canal boat guy. He was earlier. You spoke about being born in a time where you feel you don't belong. I can relate. I want you to know that your lessons and stories transport some of us to a place where we feel like we belong. Brian, thank you so much for the super chat, and more so, thank you for understanding a weirdo that never fit in. So thank you so much. Can we all hit the thumbs up on that? Brian, thank you so much for your super chat. That was very kind. Can you all hit the heart on that too? Let me see here. I want to hit the heart on that. Hit the heart on it, and if you could please hit the thumbs up on that. That was so nice. Brian, thank you for the $20, and for more so for the understanding that sometimes... Oh, the Serpent Mound. Okay, so a few years ago, I don't know how many years ago it was, I said to Jeremy, I said, can you do me a favor? And he like looked at me like, oh God, here we go. And I was like, can you do me a favor? Because he thought I was going to be a jerk, you know, because I am 24 hours a day. And so he looked at me like, oh God, this isn't going to be good. And I said, can you take me to the Serpent Mound? And he was like, what's the Serpent Mound? And I said, a place that I have to go. And my day there was like nothing I can describe. The Serpent Mound is a sacred place that transcends decades. And the most amazing part of it is these people moved hundreds of thousands of pounds and tons of dirt to erect this monument that we're so lucky that we can still see. And the Serpent Mound in Peebles, Ohio, it's Peebles, not Pebbles. It's Peebles, 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 Ohio. It was from Jeremy 4 hours, and I felt like it took us 15 minutes to get there, and I never wanted to leave. I never wanted to leave that place. I went during the middle of the day, and we stayed quite late. And of course, I laugh about it now. I cried for 15 minutes when we got out of the car. I was like just bawling my eyes out. And he's like staring at me like, what in the hell is going on? But I told him, I said it was going to be tough for me. It was going to be tough. There's a connection between me and certain places, and that's one of them. And I just bawled my eyes out. It was like a waterfall, and I still get emotional about it. It changed a lot inside of me. That trip was outstanding, and I would highly recommend, if you're ever in Ohio and you have a moment, please make sure that you see the Serpent Mound. I would say you could go to the Clay Museum of Art and have a similar experience for many of their things in their collections, but the Serpent Mound is an amazing magical place that can heal people. It's a place that can heal people. Oh no, Natalie, I can't do that. I don't believe in that. But thank you. Did you ever have your DNA tested? No, because I don't think I'm from here. So I don't think I'm from here. I think it'd have mixed results. They would want to do an alien autopsy on me. They would. I would send that in, Natalie, and they would be like, my doctor would call me and be like, Mr. Adams, and I'd be like, if that's what you want to call me, we need you to come in for some testing, for further testing. And I would say, I went through a CT scan not too long ago. Can you leave me alone? Yeah, the Serpent Mound is an amazing place. No, I haven't been, but I went to the Brushwood Cultural Center, Sparkle, Brushwood Cultural Center. I think it's in New York, I think, from what I remember. It's like it's New York. I think it is. Brushwood Cultural Center. It wasn't a powwow, but it was like, take off your clothes and go run through the forest. That's what it was. Brushwood Cultural Center. It was become one with the earth. So it wasn't a powwow, but it was take your clothes off and run through the forest. But I went there. It's true. And my friend Allison was there, and she got married there, and it was quite the event, is all I'll say. A memorable event. Thank God I had a good body back then. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Celts. There are celts, and I really love celts, but we're not going to talk about those tonight. And some of the celts. Some of these prices, why you have to familiarize yourself with these is because the price is through the roof. I just watched a documentary on the serpent mound last night. So interesting. Ramel, it's I do have a gorget, and that's the way we pronounce it. Gorget, that's the way it's pronounced. Gorget. Some people say gorget, and I'm like, gourmet, gorget, gourmet, gorget. Anyways, these are gorgets. Gorget, gorget. Oh, really? Pennsylvania has a powwow in June. I think I would go crazy there. John's daughter. Hi. John's daughter. Not everyone there was. No, not everyone there was. No, they weren't. I'm not pagan. That's for damn sure. Not pagan at all. What's your eBay name? It's on my YouTube main page. So if you come. Oh my God, I'd be scared of the wild knife. Not when you, they know you come in peace, unless they're hungry. Unless they're hungry. And then they'll run you down. I mean, I didn't see any black bears. Do you guys want to know a story about one time I was canoeing? So do you guys, like, I was sauntering down the Ohio River, like down this way. Sounds like someone got in a car accident. So, oh, Lynn, it's okay. So it's like the Ohio River down here, somewhere down this way. The Ohio River. And so I got on it, and there was a black bear. I'm not kidding you. I almost, on the riverbed, and I almost shit my pants. Literally, I almost crap my pants. But it was a baby, and you should have seen me paddle. Like, it was me and my friend Candace back in the day. And, like, do you know in the cartoon when you're running so fast that you're not going anywhere? Oh my God, it was like it was tiny black bear. It was little, and I was terrified. And they were, like, screaming at it and just stared at us like, huh? I can't hear you yelling over the fact that I want to eat you, you know? But we were fine. But I think, can I tell you guys another thing? When Candace, it was me and Tracy. We were paddling down the, look familiar? We were paddling down the Ohio River, me and Tracy Gardner. A Mississippian, like I said earlier, for the people that want to come and correct me, those are Mississippian. Yeah. But no, I was like, anyways, me and Tracy were paddling down the river. This story's going nowhere in a hurry. I get so distracted by these books, but I'm a visual person. So if you guys ask me like a certain thing, I'll find it in the book by just opening it. Like I would find it in the book. I'll tell you what, this book is amazing. Lar, I don't know if he's still alive. I think he's not. I think Lar passed, but Lar was an amazing thing. Anyways, me and Tracy were in the canoe together, and there was a moth, and it had landed on it was a butterfly, but we said it was a moth, but it was like on the surface of the water, and it was like trying to take off. There is good medicine. He teaches us to be introspective. Maybe that's why I was terrified, because I've spent too much time worried about myself. Maybe that's why I was terrified of that bear, because I've been so focused on myself for how many years? And then people say, they claim that they've been focused on themselves and working on themselves, and then they go out in 3 seconds and they talk bad shit about everybody. I was walking with my dog in the Minnesota State Park, and I saw a black bear. We calmly turned around and walked away for 5 feet, then we ran. Yeah. But I think if you pee on yourself, they don't eat you. Isn't that true? So guys, can you confirm that in the chat? I mean, no one probably knows from experience, but if you pee on yourself, will a bear not eat you? How did this go from me getting angry at people for being just ridiculous and disrespectful to wanting to pee on myself in front of a bear? I don't know why everything turns into peeing on myself. Where's Jody's Jules? Is she here? All right, so again, the 5 factors for the values of mainly, you've never heard that before? Sherry, I think it's true. Did I just make it up? I don't like making things up. Oh, there's a Pearl Goddess. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your first part of your name. Maja Pahit? No, I didn't say it right. Chaotic Pearl Goddess. I like you, Pearl Goddess. Can everyone? Maha is fine. Did I say it Maja or Maha? I think it's Maha, M-A-H-A, Maha. Did I, please tell me I got it right? I don't know. You can call me anything you want. You can call me whatever you want. I don't know. Bears in New Zealand. No bears in New Zealand? Melissa, really? Oh, I like your Melissa Turner sexy. I like that. See, I like someone that's proud of themselves. You know, I like that gist. See, that makes me happy. I like that user ID. You have been approved. You have been approved in Jason's world. Maha, thank you so much for being here. And thanks again for someone who sent me the super chat. And I've totally lost track of who that was. It went in one ear and right out the other. 97 thumbs up. Can we get to 100, do you think? Can we double tap the screen and get to 100? And if so, we're going into Lightbox. I don't know. You crack me up, though. Maha. Did I say it right? Maha? Maja? Maha. Maja. Maha. Did I say it right? Is it Maha? Maja is fine. I think it's Maha. Brian did. David Berkheimer just gave me money, too. Maja. Maha. The second one? So wait, let me say it one more time, and then you just say yes. Maha. Maha. Maha Pearl Goddess. Yes, Maha, or no? Si or no? No. Maja. Maja? I don't even know how to pronounce my own name. Maja? Yes. Okay, Maja. I got you, Maja. Can everyone welcome Maja in? I see your little picture. You look super pretty, and it says Chaotic Pearl Goddess. Do you love pearls? Because I talk about them. It's Indonesian. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Thank you for being here from Indonesia. I love you. I love Indonesia, people. Tammy, sorry. Alberta, Canada, your videos. Oh, thank you so much. You cracked me up. Thank you for that. I don't know how else to be. You love pearls? Do you want me to show you some? I want to show you some pearls. I want to show you pearls, but I don't know where I put them. Oh, Maja, here, hold on. I'll be right back. Can I do something for Maja? Maja? Can I do something for Maja? Can you guys, is it okay if I do pearls real quick for her? Just in honor of her? And then we'll go do arrowheads. Finally. We'll get into, okay, I'm going to go do it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go grab something. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. So Maja. I changed it already. Maja. Maja. Okay, you want me to? So I just started collecting pearls the other day. Hold on, guys. I just started collecting pearls the other day. Just randomly started collecting pearls. So these are all cultured. But I just started collecting 24 hours ago. And these are all real. Hold on. Wait 1 second. These are all real. I just started collecting just like last week. Where's April B? So these are all cultured. And these are all genuine. These are all genuine pearls. Hold on, wait. I just started collecting last week. Hold on, wait 1 second. So I just started collecting last week. Now these are my play pearls. These are the ones that like, are you ready? This is for Maja, because I just started collecting pearls last week. My mom and April B are gonna be like, excuse me, what is going on here? And I'm gonna say, well, Maja came in and she wanted to know about pearl strands, because do you guys want to know what happened the other week? I decided that I wanted to go through my collections and like get them all together because I want to be orderly. Do you know what I mean? How do you get a picture? Okay, that's called. Ramel, I don't know, but these are all pearls. Maja, do you see ones that you love? Do you see, is it chaotic enough for you? Chaotic pearls? I'm the chaotic pearl goddess. Jason, do you love them, Maja? Why do I keep interchanging your name, I wonder? Do you love them? They're not the world's best quality, but do you want to see a strand of pearls that was $30,000? It's chaotic, you love it? Oh my God, I love you. You have a great sense of humor. I don't know how this got in there. It's that, you know, I don't do rainbow anything, but those are all real stones. I don't know how that happened. And then a gold bracelet wound up in here. But this is all 14 karat gold. And it weighs 38 grams. 38 grams of solid 14 karat gold. I don't know how. look like sapphires. Oh, that is sapphires. Yes, those are colored sapphires. Thank you. Those are colored sapphires. But look at the pearl strands, and look how lovely these are. And I love the dove gray. I love the dove gray. A lot of these have gold clasps on them. And then, do you want to see another strand? I'm so glad that Maja came in. I like that. Oh, thank you. This is only a tiny little bit. These are really wonderful because they're very, very lovely and they're very large. The millimeter on these is great. And you know that I've talked about the millimeter of the pearls and also the luster. So these aren't the highest grade, but I have a... Why am I screaming it? I have a $30,000 strand in there. Do you want to see the Mikimoto ones? Because I have Mikimoto pearls, the finest in the world. They really are the finest in the world. But can I also talk about Signet Bay pearls? Because people don't know about Signet Bay, because they say Mikimoto's the way to go. Well, so is Signet Bay, by the way. And I say Signet Bay, but that's the way I do. Oh, I do. Yeah, I have strands of Mikimoto. Look at the luster on those. But those are all real. I think I paid $3 for these. And look how long they are. I could trip over them. So I always wanted to wear pearls while I vacuum the house. Jeffrey, I love you. You love Mikimoto too? You want to see? All right, I'll go get the Mikimotos. Do you want to see the Signet Bay pearls? They appraised for $30,000. Can I go get another pearl strand? Or do you guys want to do, are you here for Arrowheads only? Deborah McCollum. Do you want me to do, these are really lovely too. You know, Mikimoto starts from the thousands. It's true, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then there's these, but see, I didn't like these as well, but these are vintage from the 40s. So I kind of forgave the fact that they weren't perfect. Gold clasp. But those are from the 40s. Those are cultured pearl from the 40s. Do you like that? Then they were in this little thing, but I think these were free. These were I didn't pay anything for these. It came in a big box of stuff, and I sold everything else, and those were free. I love selling cultured pearls, and I'm glad that so many times the oysters, they don't, kill them for the pearl. A lot of them die of old age. But then, there's the farms, and it's sad. I don't want to think about oyster farms. I don't want to think about it because I just don't want to think about it. But look at how beautiful these are, and look at the blush on the surface. Perfectly round, and the luster is really good. I would consider these A grade. They're not like triple A, but they're A grade. So they're a higher grade, is what I'm getting at. And then these, I don't think I showed you these, the longer opera length and rope length pearl strands. I like those. Yeah, worn in royal families. Yeah, pearls were like a thing. But look at these, how beautiful the luster is. Am I boring anybody about pearls now? Do you guys want to talk about the arrowheads, or do we want to do a pearl sort? We can do pearls. 90-some people want to do pearls, I think. Oh, you never know what you're going to get here. You never, and then this I didn't show you either. So look at these. These are super long, and I really like these because I wanted to wear them like this. I wanted to tie them and just have it asymmetric. I wanted to have it ferocious and fierce. You want to do pearls, or do you want to do arrowheads? Okay, you guys, put in the chat and give me some direction. Do you want to do pearls, or do you want to do arrowheads? Because I'm good either way, and we can do both. But my phone might only handle so much. Look at how beautiful these are. You want to do arrowheads? You want to do pearls? All right, let's finish pearls, and then we'll go in. Okay, we'll do pearls, and then we'll go do. All right, a few more. Let's look at a few more, and then I'll go in and get the Mikimoto. If you're really well behaved, I'll go get the Mikimoto. Where are the South Sea pearls? The $30,000 strand. Those are Signet Bay. I didn't say South Sea. I think you didn't hear that right. I didn't say South Sea. They're Signet Bay, but I consider them Signet Bay. Okay, whatever. But I consider them technically Signet Bay. I do have South Sea pearls. I know, right? I know. And then look at these coin pearls, but look at the color. So definitely dyed, color treated. But look at the disc shaped. These were 30, and I really liked that length. I thought these are really incredible, but look how cool it would look with silver. See what I'm saying? Doesn't that look cool with silver? Look how that elevates sterling silver chains. See, I do have a sense of style. It's called pile it on until it looks right. The best way to detect a fake pearl is throw it on your teeth. Brian, no. Thank you for asking. Never put pearls in your mouth. Okay, that's first of all disgusting. And if someone put pearls, like when I set up at a show, if someone puts pearls in their mouth, no. So what you do is, everybody, I've been over this before, and thank you, Brian, for asking, and thank you so much. You take the two pearls and you just rub a little bit, and there's like a grit. There's a resistance there. So you don't need to put them in your mouth. You just go, eat, and you feel a little bit of a resistance. You feel a tiny little bit of resistance, like a toothpaste kind of grit. Those are real pearls. That's the way you can tell. If it's smooth as silk and smooth as butter, they cannot be real. They are not real. Absolutely not. No. Oh yeah, thank you. Much less awkward. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine if someone dipped these in you know that the new Taco Bell diet that's been going on, if they dipped it in, like, you know, what comes from the Taco Bell diet, and then you put it on your teeth, it's not really like a good thing. You know what I mean? It's not like a good thing. Like, disgusting germs, you know? Because you don't know. Like, what if someone, okay, like, what if someone, never mind. If someone went to Taco Bell and they didn't wash their hands, and then they're like, I love these pearls, but I'm not going to get them today. And then you come by and you go, and you chew on them, it's probably not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? You go, like, you know, the person goes, oh God, I gotta go. And then they like run, and then they don't wash their hands, and they come back out and they go, oh, I wish I had money to buy these today. Well, I'm gonna put them back. And then you come across and you go like this. You go, arr, arr, across your teeth. It's not a good outcome. It's not a good outcome. It'd be a diet that you didn't want. That's what I'll say. No, that would make me grimp. So these are pearls as well, and I love them, but look at the color variation. These are not dyed. And then a gemologist is going to come in and pretend like she's an expert, and then she's going to try and correct me. I'm going to go, girl, you've been dismissed. Girl, you can go. You can go to somebody else's chat and go piss all over their chat, but you ain't going to do it here. Yeah, British slang for feeling nauseous. Gimp. I like that. Oh my God. It would make you gimp. Like if you had that kind of like watery substance, you know, problem. My mom's going to tell me this was not good. She's going to say you are not well behaved. You verbally accosted people, and it wasn't a good look. And there's only 62 people here. They left. They were like, I thought we were going to talk about arrowheads. Well, surprise, not tonight. Surprise, we're going to talk about arrowheads. These were, someone said these weren't real, and I did a YouTube short, because everyone knows better than me, right? You know, everyone's the foremost expert, even though they're not experts. Oh no, goblin lighting. Oh no, goblin lighting. Hold on, let me go turn the goblin. Let me go turn the goblin lighting out. Okay, so that means when the goblin light, hold on guys, it gets better. When the goblin lighting comes on, my neighbors have got to wonder what's wrong with me. Maybe Jeremy's right. Maybe there's something really wrong with me. But this was $4. And $4, and everyone said these were not real pearls, like in the thing. In the YouTube short, everyone kept saying, oh, they're not real. You got duped. You know you're talking to Jason Adams. Girl, you know you're talking to Jason Adams. What if the neighbors think you're talking? They do, Brian. My neighbors think I'm talking to myself all the time, because I usually do even when the ring light's not on. I sang to myself the other day, and the squirrels all left. Do you guys know it's really not a good thing when you're singing? I was singing to Blue Monroe. I don't know. I have a fascination with Blue Monroe right now. And I was singing to Blue Monroe. It's that song about Wasn't Supposed to Be. It's a really good song. It's like my anthem now. For all the people that don't like me, look it up. It's hilarious. My other anthem is by Lady Sovereign. Do you guys know Lady Sovereign? Someone in the chat put if they, and don't lie to me, because I'll know if you're lying to me. Do you know Lady Sovereign? That's the way we say it. Lady Sovereign. Do you guys know? It's called Love Me or Hate Me. Do you guys know that song? Does anyone know that song? Lady Sovereign. Am I here by myself? Nobody knows it. That's okay. So look it up. It's called Lady Sovereign. But if you don't like swearing, like it's not for you, but it's true. Sadly, no. So go and look up Lady Sovereign, Love Me or Hate Me. And that's like my theme song. That's like my theme song. And so many people, you know it. Stella, it's my theme song. Love me or hate me, still an obsession. If you love me, thank you. If you hate me, love me or hate me, still an obsession. Da, 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 da. No, it's not like you're not vibing out. No, it's Lady Sovereign, and it's love me or hate me, still an obsession. Da 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 da. If you love me, thank you. If you hate me, yeah. Yep. Love me or hate me, still an obsession. No? Okay. Long story short, these are cultured pearls, and these are absolutely vintage 1940s cultured pearls for $4. So the people that said these weren't real and that I got duped at the flea market or at the thrift store, you're gravely mistaken. You're out to lunch. No one's going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you. You're totally gravely mistaken. These are cultured pearls. They are fantastic. Do you see the variable? Oh, good night, Natalie. I love you. Good night, sweetheart. So, and we're going to go in and we're going to do some arrowheads. Let's go take a look at this box. Okay, pearl is over. And thank you so much for letting me show you just a small portion of the pearls. And I just started this. Look at it. And there's some silver on the bottom. But I just started collecting pearls. Oh, gosh. All right, let's go inside. Thank you for allowing me to show you. And I do have to clear this table. So you're going to have to give me a minute. I'm going to drop you into the light box. I'm going to put you on some ice. I'm going to put you on an ice pack. And we're going to take a quick look. And boy, my lips are chapped. Ooh, I need a coffee. I think like Joe Pesci. Why is my arm hair all fluffed up? Oh, that's the flower behind me. I thought my arm hair was like a big fluffy mess. All right, let's turn you around. Oh, it didn't work. Let's turn you around. Ooh. All right, I'm going to set you down inside the light box. Wow, I got $70 in super chats. That's pretty epic and amazing. Let me get my ice pack. Let me get you down in here. And I'm sorry that this is going to be a little bit wonky and weird, but this is like the best it's going to be tonight. And it's the best it's going to be tonight. Because I had to put you on ice. And I'm going to plug you in just because I feel that would be best. But I'm going to put you on an ice pack, and you're going to kind of be cattywampus. I think that's the right term. Cattywampus. There's some arrowheads. Look at those. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Thank you so much. And everyone for the super chats tonight. Thank you for the super chats. And you all know that I have to bring some things in the house for security purposes. Jeffrey, thank you so much. So here's your 5 factors. Again, there's your 5 factors for arrowheads. Age, form, condition, stone, provenance. There's your 5 factors for value. Let that sink in. Let me start to put some stuff away because I cannot leave certain things outside, like an Edwardian enamel sterling silver beautiful vanity set. And yeah, give me one moment. Oh, thank you for letting me show you that vanity set. I should probably do YouTube short feed again on that. Oh. And I told you about the books. I told you about these arrowheads. And I have a question for all of you in the chat. Would you like me to sell some arrowheads? Is that of interest for anyone, for me to sell some arrowheads? Let's see here. Natalie, Karen, Coral Ray, Old Hadley Vintage, Lotus Spire Pistachio. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta put all this away. Ooh, I gotta put all this away. Would you like me to sell any of the arrowheads? Is that of any interest to anyone? Because if not, they're going to local auction. I did sell, I'll be honest with all of you, and I'll tell you at local auction, I already sold 4 lots of arrowheads. I already sold 4 lots of arrowheads at local sale. Thank you all so much for waiting. Let me see if my phone is deciding to charge. Oh, it is. All right. So let me move the ice pack up a little bit. If there's a little cast shadow, it's because you're sitting on ice right now. And again, to the Stone Mountains Farms LLC, thank you for sending in my beautiful lip balm. I'm going to take this out of here, and I'm actually going to use this. So thank you so much for sending in this fantastic gift of lip balm. I really appreciate you. Stony Mountain Lip Balm, thank you so much. And it actually looks, oh God, it's so smooth. You can just tell it's smooth. I already tipped my little finger in there, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna feel good. I already had chapstick on earlier, so I don't want to mix the two of them. All right. So I don't know if anyone would love. Okay, someone said yes. Someone said yes, and okay, perfect. All right, great. So there is your where to consider values. We'll get into two of these boxes at a later time, but these are some very, very early, and these are some of my favorites. I did not find these, and it's in a Native American sterling silver dish, because why not? Very, very early. I guess you could say Fred Harvey, sterling silver, hand hammered and hand stamped, beautiful sterling silver dish. And those are wonderful little arrowheads, and I love them very, very much. Okay, so let's get these out of the way, and let's get into this. And like I said, maybe I'll stay on for, I don't know, maybe about another, not too long. Two pieces of jewelry. I don't know if I'm selling. I want to. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm going to ask Jeremy if he wants the malachite one in sterling silver. Very beautiful malachite in sterling silver. I'm going to ask him if he wants it. If he doesn't want it, that'll come to a sale. And then, oh, good night, Jeffrey. Take good care of yourself. Amber, fantastic, gorgeous, with the original paperclip chain. Very long handmade paperclip chain and a very substantial amber pendant. So I'm going to ask Jeremy. I'm partial to this one, and Jeremy was partial to this one. So now we're like at a thing of like, do we need them? Will we wear them? I wanted to keep this one. He wanted to keep that one. So we'll see. We'll do the whole chit chat. We'll figure it out. And then if not, they'll be coming over to a sale. We will be on live bully run with a magnificent sale on Tuesday, the 28th at 6 p.m. It will be our final sale for, we don't know how long for just right now. But we don't think we're coming on the following Tuesday. And then we don't know, like, if we're coming on the next Tuesday. Okay, so, like, listen up. That's kind of like a last-minute announcement. Too bad there's only 58 people here. That's fine. The 28th will be on, and then after that, it's kind of like, we don't know. So, I mean, for, like, right now. But we'll be, we might take just a little bit of a break. Okay. So, this is a very, very old Schraff's chocolate box. Let me zoom out. And just so you know how old this is, watch the dust. Watch this. And I didn't look. Ew. Yeah, this is a dusty, old dusty box. And let's take a quick peek. So these are what I wanted to sort tonight. I have many collections within my collection. And this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful collection. I did put in the description box in the video where it came from and more specifics. Let me grab my little soda out of here. I cheated today. I had a soda pop. Yes, I did. And I always call it pop, but then people go, well, what's pop? I go, soda. Now that's good. I got in trouble because I'm not supposed to be doing that, but I cheated today because I wanted to. What's life without a little bit of pop? All right, so let's take a quick peek inside this box, and let's take a look at some of the different Ohio flints. This collection is from Ohio. Let me tell you again. This collection is from Ohio. There are some monumental and very large blades. This is likely Coshocton, either chert or flint, however you want to say it. I don't attack people over it. I go, it's from Coshocton. This is not just a stone, but they do call this Nelly Blue. Do you see why they call that Nelly Blue? Do you see why? Yep, they call that Nelly Blue. They most certainly do. Let me give you a little bit of a size perspective. For those that are arrowhead and implement collectors, size and scale is very important. It apparently looks as though the largest is going to be 3.5. So you can use this as a gauge. I won't show you every single time, but 3.5, and this one's very, very close. 3.5. Did this start life as a dovetail? I'll leave that as an open-ended question. You can leave that in the comments now or in the comments section below. Did that start life as a dovetail? Think. All right. So look at how magnificent this and value. If this was whole and perfect without the edge wear here from use, that could potentially be a lot of money. 500, 600, 800. Don't know where they'd go with it. But a lot of people will say a button bottom, and I'm like, no, you know. Beautifully constructed, and look at the napping. If you want me to get into the way arrowheads are napped, I will not only show you, but I will also go to a flint napper, who I have 3 that still do it, and make Indian arrowheads in style of, and do remarkable works. But a lot of this was worked with antler and bone, and usually antler, and then held with leather. So as they're napping this and percussion flaking this off, and then coming in with it and napping off this edge to create that serrated, very sharp, by the way, thousands of years old. Thousands of years old. Thousands of years old. And beautiful that this is, what do I say? So serrated and so sharp still to this day. And look at the napped surface. Very unusual. So we'll just take a quick tour, and then I'm going to call it, because the phone, 2 hours and 10 minutes in, the phone is, yeah, it's struggling. But it's charging, and it's cool enough, I think. I think the phone is cool enough. So this is Nellie Blue. Very interesting, out of Coshocton County, Ohio. At least I think it is. Nellie Blue, I think, was somewhere else too. Maybe I have Coshocton wrong. I think I have Coshocton wrong. But look how beautiful the surface is. And then if you want to talk about the hinges, I was supposed to bring in some fakes. And these are all very, very early. I was supposed to bring in some fakes tonight to show you some fakes of what to look for fake and phony. I don't have those available right now. Absolutely beautiful blade here. You can see it suffered some sort of use here over the years. And then if you get a little dimple, I'll show you eventually a fire pop, or what they call a fire pop. When these were actually like put into the fire, or made it near a fire, sometimes there would be a fire pop, meaning there's like a cavity inside of the stem. And then there's a dissolution hole. So there's a difference between the dissolution hole and the, oh, my chat is really on a lag over here. Wow, it's 34 seconds behind in chat. Now I see why people were like, hey, aren't you paying attention to me? I did not see the chat, and now the chat's gone on my phone. Oh, well. So, very cool that this is, and again, these are all Ohio. These are all Ohio, and they're very, very early. One of my favorites is this leaf-shaped blade. They will sometimes call this a leaf blade. Now, if this was larger, you could call this a cache blade, and that's spelled C-A-C-H-E, cache blade. Some people say cache. I go, okay, I say cache, you say cache. Okay, we can agree to disagree. So cache or cache blade, very beautifully flint napped. A lot of times when these are larger, these are actually worked down from the mine and then taken with and then made into other implements at a later time. They would bury the cache blades and then go back for them. Very strange to when you find a whole a bundle of the much larger ones. I have a cache blade that is like this big. Like, hold on, I can't drop this. Hold on, I keep them in great condition because after all, they've made it all these years. My cache blade is like that big. Like, it's like, hold on, my fingers aren't going to fit in the light box. It's this big. My big cache blade is like 5 inches across. I paid $400 for just one cache blade. I paid $400. $400 for a cache blade. But very, very large. This is just so impeccably well crafted. And thank you again, everyone, for being here. But look at the honest surface, and then we have this slight druzy or a crystal pocket right here. A lot of times in the Ohio flint, let me show you an example of what I was going for, and it didn't work. This one is Ohio flint, and wait till you see this. This is Ohio flint. This is out of another collection, not this collection, so please excuse the cutting in line. Very beautiful Ohio flint. Are you ready? Look at that. Look at the druzy crystal pockets that form in Ohio flint. And this is on the back of the artifact. I always think of the front and back of things. You can just see that this was the front. You can see that the fingers, when people say, how do you know what's real and how do you know what's not? If it fits in your hand and it feels right, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Let the stones talk to you. Let it sink into your hand. Does it feel like an implement that someone handcrafted years ago? You can see the hand of this person right there. Can you see that? Can you see the hand of this person? Much smaller hands than me. Can you see the hand of the person that crafted this to have sustenance? To have sustenance of life. The mustard color I've seen on many of the oldest sites. Thank you, E.E. Wilson. Thank you so much for being here and being so polite. That is so polite of you because, again, I'm not going to remember what type of flint this is or what type of chert this is, but to me, this is definitely flint. But again, I've been collecting since I was 10 years old, and I'm 52. I'm not an expert. I am absolutely not an expert. This is a very early. E.E. Wilson, would you think that that's archaic? In age, I would think that this is an archaic blade. You can almost see that hand still on here. You can almost see that hand still on here from usage as well. These were revered objects. These are revered objects. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't Google Lens that and go, what is this? Well, Google Lens isn't going to know if it's old or new. Google Lens isn't going to feel it. Google Lens isn't going to feel the power. It's not going to feel the life force. It's not going to feel that this was revered by the person that made that. Google Lens, it doesn't have that ability. It doesn't have the emotional part of it. This one I think is very important. I wish I had a black or a white background to put this on, but this has a very special vibe to it. Do you see this deep bevel? That's normally a Thebes. This base does read Thebes to me, but it has been resharpened. Think about how much larger this blade would have been, but look at the deep bevel. Do you see the deep bevel? Do you see how that twist occurs? Look at the bevel and then watch from the top. Do you see that twist on the axis of the stone? That's a very strong indicator that that's likely a Thebes, but the base isn't the big butt that I'm used to. Usually Thebes have like a great big clumsy butt on the end of them, but look at the little ears here that are still present. This has been to me, this has been resharpened many, many times. This is probably far more substantial in size. Maybe when it was new, quote, new back then, it was like this, like that big. Like maybe it was like that big. See, but I should have an expert come on with me and say that, what do I say? How do I work the right way? But you see the honest surface and all the hinges of the napping are gone. I'll get into hinges in a minute. When I see a hinge on something, I'll show you a hinge. But do you see that all these hinges are soft? You can't get your finger under there. This has been freeze, thaw, freeze, thaw, freeze, thaw, freeze, thaw, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years. Do you see what I'm saying? It's been thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Total side note, you could use a stone string lift on the fretboard. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think E.E. Wilson thinks there's someone that they're not. Like that are they in a guitar chat? Total side note, you could use a stone string lift on the fretboard. E.E. Wilson, are you talking about guitars now? E.E. Wilson, do you know where you are? E.E. Wilson. Do you know where you are? Fretboard. That's like a guitar. Strange occurrence. Do you see the deep twist? I'm going Thebes on this one. If someone disagrees, sorry. And then this one, yeah, I'm not gonna say where I think that's from. It reminds me of Onondaga Chert from Pennsylvania, but I don't think it is. I don't think this is Onondaga. I have an Onondaga Chert that I found in Summit County. So imagine this, riddle me this one, Batman. So Onondaga Chert from Pennsylvania came all the way over to Ohio, right? So, but it's Onondaga Chert. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. Look at the vibe and the shake on that one. So another stone implement that's really well done. This collection had do you see the cross section of stones as well? Do you see definitely Ohio for sure. Could be Indiana, Ohio. Not exactly sure on the origin of this stone. Sure looks Ohio to me. Um, Many more within this collection that are very powerful. Look at the serration on this one. And again, are we going Thebes because the bottom of it? Mmm. Look at the deep bevel again. Look at the bevel across the twist. Look at the deep twist in that. It just gets incredible. See how they resharpen, they resharpen, they resharpen, they resharpen. I understand what you're saying, E. Wilson. Do I need a translator? I don't know. Okay. Look at the points here. Really fantastic. I wish I could give you more information on this specific stone, but I can't. I can't. I wish I could, but I just can't give you I can't give you more info on this one. This one's going to be a tough one for me to identify. Again, people that are watching on replay, say this is Arrowhead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is Arrowhead 7. So if anyone out there knows, is this let's see here. Okay, let's do this. Let's see here. And then, well, you don't have to worry about it now. You can kiss my ass. And then look at the way that that's formed. Isn't this beautiful, though? Isn't that great? Really cool, though. Check that out. Yes, I'm a lady. Yes. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Alan Vahone. Welcome in, Alan Vahone. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Alan, you'll never be here again. No one will ever see you again, Alan. What an ass. Look at the way that this is crafted. Again, this is number 8. So anyone out there want to take a guess at where that stone's from? I know, right? Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I have some real twerps, you know. They think they can get to me. And I'm like, after 52 years of being on this planet, Alan, are you serious? I just snatched your wig and I sent you out the door. I didn't even ask you to leave. I just sent you out the door. I did. I just sent you out the door. I didn't ask you to leave. But yes, Alan, I'm 100% a lady. Yes, welcome in, Alan. Thank you so much for being here. I am 100% lady. Welcome in. Alan, I have way bigger balls than you'll ever have. Trust me. Trust me on that one. All right, so check that out, though. Isn't that incredible? And look how thinly napped that is. I would say my guess is 4,000 to 5,000 years old on this specific arrowhead. And there's going to be people who know better than me. And I bow down to them and I say, you totally know more than I do. And I go, absolutely. I go, absolutely. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Alan, sorry you lost out on the chance of being somewhere cool, but you can go talk to your guy friends about football and stupid things and power tools while I continue to talk about my excellent collections of arrowheads and beauty and fantastic. So, but it takes all types, right? So thank you so much. I mean, it's just something in your hand that other human beings made their own hands 5,000 years ago. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Look at the way that is handled for, again, Ohio. This is Coshocton. Sometimes people call this, I don't know why they do, but they call it bird dropping, flint. I don't know why they do, because it does sometimes look like bird, poop. But I don't know why they do, because it really ruins it. But there's a lightning streak that runs through that stone, and that's natural within that. That's not a crack. That's a natural. Look at how beautiful the surface is on this. And look at how the flint napper all those years ago really worked that surface. Do you know how difficult it would be to live back then? But really, it would be so much more simple. There wouldn't be things to be distracted by. I don't know. Have we progressed or have we regressed? I'm not sure. I don't know if I have the answer to that. I don't know. Some days I thought we've been, so far ahead, and now I think we're so far behind. There is usage. boom, boom, right there. That's usage. That's not plow to me. A plow didn't hit that. If a plow hit this, this whole thing would have broken off if the plow hit it. So if the plow hit this, boom, it would knock the whole top of it off, and you'd be left with a broken implement. Basal grinding here. Basal grinding here. So I don't know if this had a stem. I'm thinking, this one's got me. Yeah, this is probably some sort of stem, or maybe the plow hit it here and then chipped the whole bottom of the rounded part off. I don't know if we had a stem or if it was. I'm not sure on this one. See, I need an expert, But these are just incredible for early. I'm showing you what to look for stone, and I hope this is helpful to some of you. I hope. This one, although a bland chert, the deposits here say I am very early. So when you get these, I forget the mineral that is. I forget the mineral that this. Magnesium. I believe that's magnesium deposits. Oh, I might be wrong on that. I think that's magnesium deposits. That indicates a very early age and been in the ground for a long time. Again, these went through the freeze and thaw. Although soft, there's no hinges. Very, very, very soft to the touch. There is that still very sharp edge to them sometimes. And when this was I think this was much, much larger. You can just feel that had a presence that would be much more grand. And then it worked down to this, and then they finally let it go. They finally said, I can't use it anymore, or they dropped it, and they didn't realize they had dropped it. This one's one of my favorites of the collection. When I talk about dovetails and I talk about some of the more rare forms, we'll get into this one. This steely gray glossy chert, or flint. This is actually technically flint. Remarkable workings on this one. Yes, the very, very tip is not there, but it hasn't been there for a long time. The tip hadn't been there for a very long time. Look at the oxidation and the wear pattern. This surface of this one is absolutely incredible. Look at this fissure that happened in the stone. These tell us a story. These tell us of life, sustenance, keeping people alive. And look at that oxidation across the surface of this. There's no way to fake that. No way in the world to fake that. Very intimate size as well. This one, I could see this at a show for several hundred. Uh-oh. Are you guys still there? Uh-oh, my phone just shut off. Are you guys still there? Uh-oh, I lost the feed. Hold on. Uh-oh. I lost the feed. Are you guys still there? Hello? Audio only. Hey, my camera just went out. Okay, let you guys go. The camera totally let out. I don't know what's going on. I might restart another feed. Let me see if I can restart another one. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. We're here. Hold on. We're here. Wait, are you guys still here? Hold on. Wait 1 sec. Are you guys still here? I lost you for a sec. Hold on. I lost you for a second. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Something happened. So I don't know what happened just now. The camera went off. That's weird. Oh, it's probably because my phone's too hot. My phone's telling me, knock it off. Hold on, let me see if I can move the ice pack up. Hold on. Let me see if I can move this down. Hold on. Oh, let me zoom in. You guys can see outside the light box anyway. Let me zoom in. Hold on. Let me see if I can move the ice pack up. Hold on. Are you guys still here? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Are you guys still here? I'm going to move the ice pack up. I got you guys on ice. Do you guys feel cold? It could be the person that made this saying, don't get my creation by electronics. Feel very strange sometimes putting sacred pieces near a electronical device. Just me, guys. 2 1/4 inches. Really fantastic stone and a really gorgeous finish. Absolutely epic. I think I'm going to call it here in just a couple minutes. I am getting a little bit tired. Let me just do a quick flip through, and then I'll entertain some questions. I'll get into some of these forms later. When I go through my book and I identify some of these, I'll be bringing them back. You can tell that this one's been used. Look at how this was much, much fuller over time and then taken down to this. And look how often that was used. This was a favorite implement of this particular person. A lot of times people have asked, like, how many implements did they have? Well, that's an interesting question. They had many implements for many different things that they were doing. They had little hoes and celts and banner stones and the little domes. I forget what they call them now. I'm not going to come up with the word. They had gaming balls. They had discoidals. I didn't even talk about those. There's many, many, many different forms. You know, and like I told you, the Snyders, the Harden, the Stillwell, the Adena, the this, the that, you know, all these things. Just amazing. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you, E. Wilson. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Sorry I didn't understand your question earlier. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, thank you. Coral Ray, thank you for your friend mail. I love everything you gave me. I'm moving those statues in just a minute. You should feel how sharp this is. This is so sharp, like that is ready to cut something. Very, very sharp implement here. That is never... I didn't see any arrowheads yet. Hold on. Maybe possibly this. Probably this. Look at all the dust in the bottom of this box. Hold on, let me show you some true arrowheads. And then you'll understand where the arrowhead difference is. I don't think so. Oh, this is part of a drill. This is a portion of a drill. It does have basal grinding here, though. So when that broke off of a drill, they used this. They kept this and they used this as a tool. So this was a drill, and then it was broken, and they redid that prehistorically. You can see the finish is complete. That was a drill. Probably archaic, I guess. It was a drill. It would have had a base on it, and they would drill things with it. They'd probably put sand up towards the tip and then drill, baby, drill all the way through, or conically drill from the other side. Could have had a much finer point on it as well. Some of these had like a needle-like tip on them. Very strange. And then what's interesting is where the base would be on this, it was definitely broken off, but that was reworked in the ancient times. Yeah, Lynn, bird points, but I didn't get into that yet. I don't have any bird points in this particular collection. There are no bird points in this particular collection. I believe that these two are Mississippian. Again, I'm going to go with Mississippian triangles. I might have that misidentified on these two, because they could be that. Oh, boy. I'm not going to remember. Oh, boy. Hold on. Let me go take a quick peek in my book, and let me tell you, those may not be Mississippian. Those, no, I think they are. Let me make sure I tell you right. Because I could just sense, you know, there's going to be guys that come in and go, he has no idea what he's doing. I didn't say I did. Mississippian or, come on, Jason, you know where it's at. Madison Point, no. Oh, Oneta, O-N-E-T, oh, I'm sorry. Oneta, triangular arrowheads, O-N-E-O-T-A. But they are Mississippian in origin, but they're a different culture. They were in Iowa. So yes, these are Madison points are from Kentucky usually. Let me see here. Mississippian. You can find Mississippian in a lot of different states, and these are from Ohio. I'm going Mississippian, guys. Ohio River Valley. All right. I don't know why I doubted myself. You know, that's the weird thing. The internet will make you do and say crazy things. So, but I believe that these are Mississippian and definitely Ohio River Valley for sure. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the little tips. And you know, these never come out of the ground okay. Well, they infrequently do. Look at how the little needle tip is there. And these are very sharp. So these are, in fact, arrowheads, technically. So the shaft would be put on here, and it would be hafted, meaning it's hafted to the shaft. There would be the portion cut into the wood, and then it would toggle around with thread, you know, thread or sinew. I guess you should say sinew at that point, because they didn't have sewing thread. So sinew, and then it would be hafted to the arrow. So there's your point. I wish I had... I had a little dowel rod that I'd made, and then I showed people how then they were toggled, because you didn't put the thread around the stone because it would cut it. But on the ones that have the basal grinding that was so that they were hafted to something, but they had basal grinding so they didn't cut through the thread as they were hafted to a shank. Very interesting. Very interesting. Absolutely amazing. Really fantastic. I love those two. And then this one, I'm not sure, so I don't want to make a comment. Looked Snyder's, but then again, it's probably not. There's a whole bunch of new terms out there, and I'm not the best at it. When you're not the best at something, admit it. Don't fake it until you make it. Fantastic, and you can see that's been in the ground for a long time. Absolutely fantastic that it has the stem. Most of the time, that's completely broken off. And look at that, Ohio, all the way through. Very small chip there, likely from a plow. And this one's been in the ground a long time. This has been in the ground a very long time. Very long time. Calcification across the surface, micro deposits across the surface. You can't fake that. Now, there's a lot of things that you can fake in arrowheads. I will show you some of them. And again, I want everyone to remember these are not specifically arrowheads. That's almost going pine tree. It's almost going pine tree. And in my book, it would list it as a reworked pine tree. I know it would. This one's magnificent. The vibe on that one, but there are certain ones that when you hold them, you feel very, I don't even know, you feel very, you feel very empowered by the pieces and the labor. So, they're stunning to hold. There's something there. My connection to them is crazy. Now, this has a very pale sky blue gray, like a sky bluish gray. Don't know how to describe the flint there, but really fantastic. Love it. And then just a whole bunch more. And then we're going to call it, let me take a quick look at the chat, and then we're going to call it, one of my favorites, and I forgot this one did have the break. Without the break, can you imagine the price? If you want me to do more Arrowhead videos, please leave it down in the comments section below after the video airs, and I'll be glad to do some more with all of you. This is a powerhouse. That is small but mighty. That is absolutely small but mighty. Oh, someone tried to call me. Ooh. Oh, someone tried to call me. Look at the trail. Doesn't that look like a snake? Look at that. There's a snake in the stone. What? Oh my gosh, look at that. Is that painted on there? No, that's in the stone. I gotta look with my loupe. Holy cow. Oh, that's deposits on the stone. That's deposits on the surface of the stone in the shape of a snake. Son of a gun. And we just talked about the serpent mound. Small yet mighty. Look at the form of that one. Again, just made by someone to live, to have the ability to live off the land. And this one, if this was complete, the price would be staggering. If this was complete, the price would be through the roof. You almost have the axis twist of a Thebes. If that was there, oh boy, a lot of money at one of the shows. At least several $100s. If it was complete. Broken, not so much. 35, 45. The value of most of what I just showed you, I think the most expensive that I've seen was around 300. Let me look here. The most expensive was around 350, maybe 400. And then most of them are between, let me look here and make sure that I tell you correctly. Most of these are between, boy, is that a beauty. Most of these are between 35, 40, 25, 35, 45 is fair. Then when you get into certain ones, the more complete and larger, you're more 65, 75. If someone needs a placeholder in their collection, one that's not as great, and they need a placeholder because they're just starting collecting, with the usage here, you could be 125, 165, maybe slightly more. Some of them are just so incredible. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to let you all go. I've been on slightly too much longer than I wanted to be. I really appreciate you all. I truly, truly do. Thank you for letting me get a little tripped up earlier. I think you understand where the frustration comes from sometimes. And I really do love you all so, so much. I'm going to put these back in. And did anyone have any questions? I know that I missed a whole bunch of, I know I missed a whole bunch of questions. Does anyone have any other questions at all? Okay, thank you guys. All right, y'all take it easy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time and consideration. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, it's time to go. Thank you, Mama. I'm going to call you in about 32 seconds. Thank you all so much for the fun tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do a heck of an amazing video. I'll set the live for it either later on tonight or tomorrow. You just wait until I show you what's going to go on for tomorrow night's live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take good care of yourselves. And you know, it's 100% true. I don't just say it, I mean it. I absolutely love you because I do.